Like all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be building a Gundam fighting robot down here for this specific mission where we have to fight Godzilla.
Right. Honestly, part of me wants to do something like that in D&D. So like, I'm gonna tinker around and make like a giant
There is
mech.
RPGs like that are kind of based around like giant mechs and stuff. Someone told me about it one time, but I can't remember what it was. It's gonna bother me, but yeah, they have like whole RPGs surrounded that idea, kind of like the Voltron team.
You think there's like a Transformers RPG?
Oh, absolutely.
I would be very much down for that. 'Cause I'm in there. And I got a new notebook thing.
Nice. Very
It's not as small.
Oh, by the way, something, Nathan, you need to be thinking about. This is kind of like part of your character thing. For Spectra, when weird things happen that can't easily be explained, you're going to have to be the one coming up with the explanation for it.
Yeah.
And so you have to come up with a logical explanation for probably two things as of right now. Probably at the end of each mystery, you're probably going to have to come up with one. But right now, you kind of have to come up with where the four girls who were kidnapped went in one night and were found the next day, and what the explanation was for that, and where a giant mansion in the woods just all of a sudden disappeared to. You have to give it to me right now. You have time to think about it. We'll talk about it on your turn. All Liz has to do is decide the name of her cat. I don't really have anything planned.
Yay!
Oh fuck, I need to name my nephew.
Yep.
Shit.
We'll get to you.
I know. I just thinking name. I'm pretty sure I wrote one down too, but I didn't like it, so I was like, I'm gonna change this later. Oh, I did write it down. Can't remember why I named it this, but I didn't name it that.
Oh. I know like nothing about my character.
You should probably know a lot about your character. Oh, damn it, I got my sheet of names. Oh, never mind, I didn't. Yay, awesome.
No, because you printed it out more than
I still don't even
once.
have any songs for me. Oh.
No bands.
I need help picking out some bands.
You can know your character.
I have spent a lot of time trying to look for music, so I have more ideas for people. But you still gotta give me something.
Trying to think what I'll use my resource on.
The Monstrous. I want to take flight from the Monstrous.
I think it's gonna be a potion.
Like,
Yeah, so now my wings don't just teleport.
Maybe
They
a
actually.
potion.
they're actual wings.
Whee!
Go with that.
Well, you can use a potion to heal yourself, and then there's also potions to kind of, like, if you want to add a +1 to a stat. Like a certain move.
How long does it last?
It's really, I think it's just a +1 forward, so, yeah, +1 forward, so you just get it for the next move. I think that's what +4 means. I always forget what these mean.
Come on in.
Hello!
Up.
Hello!
I'm the sheriff. Hey,
It
hey.
doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be. Did we not establish this already?
I know.
How's it going, fellas?
Dance canceled
Awesome.
and
Oh, it's
and
canceled.
moved. It was canceled
What
and
is-
postponed. Yeah.
What's canceled?
The street dance.
I got like a moved inside.
Yeah, I had just
Yeah.
seen something that's.
Because I got
Canceled, is it?
I got a notification at 3 it was canceled, and then at 4 that it was not canceled. It
Did
was
we get an
postponed.
email or what do we get?
I have the Yo Life app.
Yeah, I have it too, and like, I just got a notification and showed Caleb.
Move to the Eagles Club.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is that in
It's
town? Not a clue. Oh.
Isn't that where they had the fish thingy? Fish fry, whatever.
I don't go downtown.
So it's moved
Yeah.
and
but
postponed.
a lot of
Tonight.
info members like
It was already nine. The other thing was the carnival for
I
families.
remember going.
And
Right.
I just got straight
I don't
canceled
remember the
Right.
because the inflatables would blow away anyway.
I'm pretty sure it's literally like
Understand.
half a block
But they have
past
no
Cafe
caves.
Brule if you're going like
I thought there was another chair over there.
that way.
Caleb.
That's Caleb.
Caleb's getting it.
Yeah.
Brian's
Yeah, no, this is
Actually, I thought it'd be fun if we could all just rotate seats that way.
You can sit in the middle.
Hey,
You can sit on the crack, the not fun part.
Hey, you pass my giant BDU ammo bag. Yeah. Okay, so you.
Yeah, I was thinking that. What is the thing with the advanced moves that you read?
Okay, so I was looking at it, and at level 5, you know, when you level up, you have the option to choose 2 basic moves.
Yeah.
So with the advanced moves, because.
Where's my dice?
Alright, got a chair here.
You.
I have a practice session for esports tomorrow.
Really? Yeah. That's kind of exciting. Like, what does that mean?
I get to practice with the other 4. See how
Exactly,
they
because there should be
Their guys.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe we should use a
Parker, I'm gonna take a chair.
There's an actual legit game on Saturday, though.
What? For what? Which one? Yeah. No, told me that Smash Ultimate is until next semester.
What?
And I'm bummed about. Why? And no one's and they're not playing Smash 4.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like they should if they're playing Ultimate.
Yes, Evo is over.
Yeah. Are we practicing for Evo?
Yes, we are.
Are we
Shut
really?
up.
I just don't want to play Smash with people who also play Smash.
So yeah, it says Mark II basic moves as advanced, right?
Yeah.
And then for these are the basic moves listed right here. Right?
Yep.
And so if we roll a +10, we get these, and we don't get the +12. We roll.
Yeah, that's how we've been doing it.
Okay.
Like we did that the first. We didn't do that the first time, but then someone pointed out.
Okay.
We're good.
Hey, so just a clarification for like mad scientist trade. I can
Right.
give in any ability from the monsters handbook.
Yep.
Like any ability.
Within reason. Like the whole. Like when it comes to like picking out abilities, you have to do it within reason.
All right, because one of the abilities is literally immortality.
Yeah. You can't give them immortality. You're not a mad scientist. No, you have to die.
What?
Yeah, it sucks when you guys have to die eventually. I know, right? It's kind of bumming. Bit of a bummer.
Except me, I can give myself immortality.
Except me too, because I'm the fucking
The
chosen.
whole thing is that your organization is trying to become immortal through
Yeah,
technology.
I'm sure I have a lot of.
So-
I think if they figured it out, there wouldn't be much point of the organization at that point.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You have salt and pepper.
I have salt stuff.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was those cookie things, and I was like, what?
If you would like some salt, Brian can hand you the
No, it's
cheese
fine.
over
Got enough salt in the diet.
there. I have way too much. That's why I have the shake.
I think it'd be a cool move that I would realistically be able to take.
How do you have a
what is-
salt shaker but not a pepper?
Well, see,
I don't eat pepper.
the advantage of Jackie's whole thing with like moves he can realistically take is because his tag is that with his fate is that he has magic powers. So that kind of can encompass a lot of things. So I'm kind of considering that his unholy strength is that where that comes
Yeah.
from.
And for me to do something, there needs to be like a story reason for my character to approach you.
Yep.
And then it also needs to succeed so you don't get like scarred.
So what did you do with the pepper shaker? Because you should like take
I
it.
only bought one shaker.
You can only buy one. I didn't know you could
can buy
do
them
that.
separately. Yeah.
Really? I thought you
I
bought
just went to Walmart and found the cheapest one and I got it.
That
You always just bought them in pairs.
Huh? Yeah, never.
Never.
Never, ever.
All right.
Get cheap salt and cheap pepper. It's
I know.
disgusting.
I mean, you could say that after I renovated the water temple, basically.
The water temple.
I kind of want. Emily is also taking a move from monsters, and so I kind of like think I can get 2 birds with 1 stone there, and say that you guys figure this out during the training session, which we can play out. Or if you guys just want to be like, no, fuck it, let's get to the mystery. You can just say you guys both discovered that in your sparring session.
You both discovered that you're demons.
Well, hers isn't really a demon move. Hers is just flying around.
Oh,
On her
I thought she could do. I thought she could do that.
She can
move.
teleport.
She can
teleport.
Ah.
I just want this flight. You can fly.
Yeah.
I hit really
Oh,
strong.
dark negotiator. I read that as duck negotiator.
I'm just imagining Howard the Duck.
Got any grapes?
Oh fuck.
Wow.
I
I
got
can't believe you've done
breadcrumbs.
this.
Got breadcrumbs. Sorry.
They're boys' names. They're so hard.
Connor.
not bad. Let's go with it. I like Connor.
Okay. What are you coming up with a boy's name for?
My nephew. In the game.
Oh, in this
I was
game.
scrolling. I was looking. Oh, Caleb. That's a
A month
great
has
name. Then I
passed,
realized,
I should really check and see
Caleb.
Some of this character management stuff is just kind of assumed over like the month that has passed, but when this will take place is that it's about November. I don't think so. I'm gonna say it's on November 30th.
So it's been like a month.
Yep.
How do you pronounce that?
550.
Ian or Ian?
Is that how you?
I don't know. Like the A might be silent and the Y might have the E sound. I don't know.
Ian or Ian?
It's spelled A-Y-A-A-N.
Yeah, I don't
Yayan. Ayan.
That's what I'm saying. Ian, maybe, but
I can't do that.
At least it ain't Absidy.
Sincere.
sincere. Yusuf, Arturo.
Meki.
You saw the names?
Memphis.
Yeah.
I still got
Kiwi. Sora.
Kiwi.
Hey, Sharp.
Kobe. Alfredo.
Destiny.
Lucy.
Okay.
I'm tempted to go for like dark paths. I'll bet you. I would wait and see how that goes.
Forest with two
Have you
R's.
kind of decided on what you're gonna do for your level up, or?
I think I'm gonna take that's your like main thing. 'Cause I'll tell you, this is nice. I will just get even cooler.
Get even cooler.
Your sunglasses are slightly darker.
Can I get like a polyjuice potion where it changes me to a different person? Oh, no, this is what I want. I remember I found something. I want to get, I'm sure it's like a dollar purchase, and I'm sure it's fine. Those glasses that have nose and a mustache, and fake glasses.
You absolutely can spend your resource on that.
No, I'm sure I can just buy them.
And you want to
And I want to enchant them.
Okay, yeah, you absolutely can enchant them.
So it works as like a disguise self spell.
would you get to choose every time?
I would hope so.
Okay, yeah, you're still gonna have to roll plus weird for this to get this enchantment. So
Sure, if I can just at least get disguised into one person.
yeah,
I believe in you.
You don't disguise, you just smell really good.
Since like the problem with these magic items is I don't want them to be too broad, so they're just like godlike by the end of like the whole thing. So like more specifically, tell me what you want this item to do. Like very specific.
Okay, I want to be able to like put them on and then I look like someone else.
Like the specific person you look like, or like would people just be like, who the hell's this guy, or is it like,
I understand this might be OP, it might be nerfed, but I would like to be able to choose each time I put it on.
I don't think that you're like. I think it would just change you into a very specific kind of person that is not you.
Sure, I'll let you decide then.
If I may give some advice, how about have just he can choose if we
You
can
should
send
just
women.
do it to look like his character.
So he can
That
turn
way
into
you
a
can
person,
get pop
like he can turn into one of you guys.
He can only see.
No, I don't
Okay,
know.
so
Or
I
have
feel like it's a very specific thing.
I think you should just make it so that you have just like a static alter ego that always changes.
or you could do
Yeah, I think Parker has the best idea.
You guys want to see R.I.P.D.?
Yeah, I think like
The movie's awful, but it has like goofy bit where Ryan Reynolds looks like an old man and everyone else.
yeah, like they should have just rolled with that guy for the entire movie. Like, Ryan
I wanted to see that movie, but like, is it?
Yeah, I like.
If
It
you
was
want
just
to watch Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds beat assholes to each other, for sure watch it.
Oh, okay.
I'll just turn into a
They have
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if you're trying to roll man, your
like,
voice
the
doesn't
rest of
disguise
the
your
movie.
It's
voice.
just bad.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would have to disguise my voice.
You would have to disguise your voice as you doing the voices give you have to disguise your voice as
Absolutely.
someone else.
Anybody else want a blow? Give me a blow? Anybody give me a blow?
Donate it.
I blew from a distance.
I told you I'm not giving you a blow.
Keeper.
Come on.
Woo! 4!
So this
Marga.
fails.
Spirit.
Can I use my luck on that or no?
No, you can't use your luck on enchantments.
What?
Only if you use
It's a change of roll? To change roll to 12?
I didn't allow Brian to use like you had to wait no you had to spend a point of luck to even do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I honestly I don't ever remember actually attempting to spend a luck point on fixing my dumbass gun.
Right. Yeah. Like well your gun was just enchanted, so
Luck is a very limited resource.
Thank you. You know what? Fuck it. If you want to use your luck on an enchanted item to make sure absolutely it works, you can.
Okay, now that gives me an extra effect as well, right?
What?
Since it's a 12.
No, not if it's no, because you don't have it advanced.
You don't have it advanced, so.
Oh, I just thought that's what.
Yeah, you don't get 12 plus.
Okay.
No, that's an advanced.
I see.
So let me look at the user.
I better mark down. Alright.
It just works without issue.
Yep, it just works without issue. So you can effectively turn yourself into someone else.
Okay, I am actually.
By the way, do you want to like decide what you look like? Because you rolled high enough. Like if you rolled the 7 to 9, I would have chose the disguise for you, but you used your luck.
I will be an old man with a large nose, big mustache, and thick framed glasses.
Okay, well like
Ned
what's
Flanders.
So what
Sure.
is
So it looks almost.
I was thinking more like the teacher from the original Incredibles.
coincidence?
Oh,
I did not.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that works.
Yeah,
You turn into the teacher from Incredibles, a very specific character who we
I
all.
wanted you to be Ned Flanders.
Hopefully, dokley.
How diddly doodly.
Oh,
I think
You
just
need to
imagine
choose
you
what
have
you
all the ball games and you all those.
You need to alright. You need to decide. Do you want to be the teacher or Ned Flanders?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, like you can kind of decide what you want.
Ron Swanson-esque, except not at all.
Ron Swanson, but nothing like him.
Like a silver fox that's not really a fox.
Ron Swanson is a silver fox.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just an old Ron Swanson.
You can decide what your disguise looks like.
No Ron Swanson with a large nose. I'm kind of keeping the glasses.
Okay, write that down somewhere because I'm going to forget.
So since he failed that, does he get to level
No,
up
he uses
a
now?
luck point.
Use a luck point so you don't
Oh,
get
okay,
experience
okay.
from it, but you use a luck point.
Alright.
He's like the only person who should really be burning luck points. So.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I do my resource thing too?
Yep.
Okay, because I never used mine.
Yeah. By the way, raise your hand if
Yeah,
you use
sure,
your
yeah.
resource.
Okay, he looks like Ron
Have
Perlman.
already? Oh. Oh.
Ron Perlman. He looks like Ron Perlman, the cowboy from.
Is that what you look like?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Is that what you're down?
Yeah.
Okay, write down Ron Perlman. I'm gonna forget because I don't. What is Ron Perlman all from again?
He's the what?
He's one of the main characters in the ranch.
I haven't seen that show.
I will look up the clip of him from The Big Lebowski.
Was he? I'm probably thinking of someone else. Was he in
Have you seen
that
the Big
first like Hellraider movie?
Oh, I watched it a
Just
really
the
long time
cowboy
ago.
dude.
Yes.
That was him. Okay.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
He was the
Hellraider.
original Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Okay.
God damn it.
I have.
It's bad that that's what I know him from instead
Yeah.
of Big
Isn't that Ron
Lebowski.
Perlman?
He has a great voice.
No, it's not.
I was like, no, I don't think so.
That's a different.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott, thank you. Sam. That's a very different.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, Ron Perlman. I'm thinking about that now. Isn't he?
He looks like
isn't he
Will Ferrell.
No,
Wait, what?
Ron Perlman. Isn't he Hellboy?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
oh.
he is.
Oh.
Sam Elliott.
He's also War Never Changes. Dude from like the original.
Oh,
Fallout.
yeah, that-
Do you guys remember the Barnyard movie?
Wait, what?
The Barnyard movie?
Yeah.
You guys remember it?
I-
Sam Elliott did the voice of Otis's dad that gets killed by the coyotes while he's singing a badass song.
Oh yeah, that was a really
What
badass
the?
movie.
All right,
That
I
was a
haven't
badass-
seen this movie. What the fuck?
Play it.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's a scene that's too good for this movie.
It's so
like
fucking
this-
stupid. I show it to everyone I can.
I have 2 resource points.
Did you want to use them
Is
now?
this
or
that
no?
fucking animated movie about the cows? Or
Yeah, it's about cows.
About
They made a
a
TV
bunch.
show
this
about-
scene's in that movie? All right.
They have like a Lion King, a weirdly like a folksy Lion King part.
It's that's a Hulu ad. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna fast forward to the cool part.
Can't just look up.
I'm doing that. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Okay, by the way, Ryan, I should specify. Even though you weren't there, you get a resource.
I'm
so-
going back through. Yeah.
You can enchant your gun again.
Yeah, continue.
Well,
I'll probably
you're only
just-
gonna have a limited amount of enchantments on this. Enchantment.
I'll probably just worry about it later.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Jesus.
Such like an intense scene for the coolest
We're
boys.
gonna run out of that. Okay.
You know how much we like to hang. You know me. Lady killer.
Dude, this is really dark for a kids movie right now.
This is the darkest shit.
While this is happening, Otis and his friends are all partying in the bar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, with that weird hairball thing.
Yeah, so he dies.
Oh my
Otis' dad does. The coyotes kill him, and Otis isn't there.
Because he was being too much of a party animal.
Yeah. So yeah, he kicks the ass of all these coyotes
Jesus.
while playing the guitar, and that's the coolest shit in the world. Yeah, that's that.
Jesus.
And then they
Then they kill him.
They do kill him.
Okay.
One of them bites the back of his leg, and he goes down, and that lets him get at his neck.
There's a lot.
I kind of want to watch this movie now, but
No,
No,
that's
you
the only
don't.
good part.
No.
Just go on
It's
YouTube and watch the
terrible.
full clip. Back
And then there's the cow tipping and the boy tipping.
What?
Yeah, these kids go cow tipping, and then they follow the kid to his house,
Yeah,
go
they
into
steal
his
their
room,
farm owner's
and then they
car.
scream at him, and then as he falls out of bed, they laugh at him and say, "That's called boy tipping."
because they're doing an impression of his shitty voice. And then there's the. Did you guys ever watch the Barnyard animated show?
Yep.
Yeah, it was so
I am
crazy.
Apparently, I was a fan of this as a
And
kid.
now it's time for fan letters. Dear Pit, aren't you interrupting the most climactic part of the show? Why, yes, I am.
Okay.
That's what that's from. I've seen that meme so many times. I didn't know what that's from.
So that's fun.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I think we're ready to
I
go.
am so goddamn lost.
Okay.
Enough memes.
So we're kind of going to do a little bit of character management here. So Caleb, you said you were working on your homework for a bit. If you guys need to do that during this, that's completely fine. But then once we jump into the actual game,
Shuckle is in school right
I
now.
do need to do that then.
Shuckle's in school right now.
Yeah. So we're actually going to start off with Brian because he was not here, and you kind of have a little bit of a reason to not have been there. You were a little bit busy because your one of your cows was giving birth.
Oh, okay.
We have a calf.
What's it?
Yeah. So we're actually going to role play this out, and these guys are off fighting a fucking wizard, and you notice that one of your cows has unleashed something from their body, for lack of a better term, and
Parasite.
and as you kind of come near the newborn, like something just starts to sting in the back of your head, and
Oh,
the
no.
closer you get to it, the more your head starts to sting. And as you get close, you realize that this isn't actually a normal calf baby.
What?
Yeah.
It's his son.
This is gonna get really fucking weird, you guys.
Oh,
And it'll make sense maybe later. So,
Wait. Oh,
Hold
never
on.
mind.
and so
Oh, yeah,
as you get there, you see that this thing is definitely part cow, but also there are parts of it that are human in nature.
I told you not.
And did you?
No.
You know, he is not the father.
No.
Roll.
Is
Roll
this? I don't
deception.
know. I think that I still on Maury.
Roll deception.
Is this the actual paperwork? You are not the father?
Yeah, you are not the father. I'm sorry, Ryan. No, I'm actually not sorry. This is perfectly acceptable. So you kind of find this half cow, half man baby. It is a boy. What do you do?
I draw my gun and walk slowly towards it.
Okay. As you get closer to it, like this stinging in your head, you get the what do they call it in your character sheet? The dark impulse or what is it?
Something like that, yeah. The dark side?
Your dark side. And what are your attacks for that?
Oh, expert, yeah. Violence or impulse control and hallucinations.
Okay, so as you're getting closer to this cow, it's actually fluctuating between a regular calf and this half human, half cow abomination. And you're getting the compulsion. Like this is the thing where once like at the beginning or middle or end of a mystery, I will tell you you have to give in to a command from your Dark Master. And so you're getting this command to feed it.
Feed it.
To feed it, and as you get closer to it, it wants you to feed it your own flesh. And so, as you get closer to this thing, yeah, this is gonna get really fucking weird.
You do.
And so here's where your choice is. You can either give into this command and feed it some of your flesh, and I might not. I'll help you in the right direction if you decide to do it. But you can also say no. You'll lose your powers temporarily and may get punished further down the road.
So I can hear like a voice.
Yeah, a voice in your head, like
asking me.
It's the same voice
to
that
let it eat me.
not let it eat you. It's
Okay.
like, you have to feed it some of your flesh. You're essentially giving it like
a finger.
Well, you'll know once you give in to the compulsion. So I'll say you
Your
either
brain.
give into it or you can choose not to.
He's on butt cheek.
Well, that thing's
Pinky toe.
I'm just
He's
like-
gonna half-ass it.
Okay,
That is true.
so you decide to
Rump
shoot
roast.
it. Woo! Okay, yeah. So you shoot it, and you black out immediately as you do that.
Late
And you wake up and like it's really late at night now, and you just see a regular dead calf laying there in the dirt, and with a big old bullet wound in its head, and you feel like this screaming and like it slowly starts to fade away, and you don't really feel your powers anymore, and you think that whatever Dark Master you've served, you have extremely upset. So you don't have your powers for right now, and so you aren't going to be able to use them for this mystery. You're going to have to rely on your good old self. And you're probably going to have to give into another Dark Command further down the road.
That's pretty good. You didn't have to feed him.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ryan, that was what was going on with you during the adventure. You shot a cow in the head and then passed out in the fields for a couple of hours.
Seems good. Good.
Not the worst.
Regular Thursday.
Way worse.
Regular D-Day.
Even a lot. Okay. Ryan, this is going to require a lot of imagination on your end. So,
Alright. Shit, that's
during your month off, after you guys saw the whole Kashi the Deathless incident, you actually get an invite from your command to come up to the headquarters.
alright.
And so what I need from you is to kind of describe what you think this headquarters would look like and where it is. And,
Where would it be?
like where would it be and like kind of what it looks like.
Alright, like city-wise or just like
You can like I guess kind of like you don't have to like pick a city if
Okay.
you don't want to. Like you can if you want to get specific like that, you absolutely can.
where are we in relation to is Detroit nearby?
Yeah, I'd actually say that Detroit's
Alright,
pretty
yeah.
close.
It's in Detroit.
Okay, so it's in Detroit.
The building that I walk up to looks like a regular office building, like semi-modern, like lots of glass panes and stuff. I walk in and go up to the receptionist,
Okay,
and
and she kind of just ushers you on through. And do you guys have like is your building like kind of like a cover or is it just?
no, it's totally covered.
It's totally covered. Okay, like what is the cover business for this place?
It's just a tech company.
Tech
Like
company?
people come in, work on computers, type numbers, some shit.
Okay, so like it's kind of like an office drone kind of building.
Yeah.
Where people are going. And like, is there like a secret entrance to like your clubhouse?
I'm gonna say that at the elevator, if you push in a combination of floors, it'll take you straight down.
Okay. And so that's what you do, and you go down there, and you've kind of been summoned, and Tim is actually waiting for you right at the elevator. And I have a good voice for Tim. I think I'm just gonna roll with my regular roll.
Yeah.
And so he says, "Hey, Mish, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
We've been kind of busy around here. Sorry we couldn't really help you out with your whole. You said something about a wizard.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. A horse broke my sternum.
Well, your sternum looks okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you're feeling good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine now.
Okay, well, just gonna warn you, we've kind of run into some new developments here. New boss.
We have a new Archmagos.
Yup. By the way, what was the name of your old one?
The old boss.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but if like you wanted like you have like a frame of reference, you have.
Belisarius Cole.
The timing of that.
Belisarius Cole?
Belisarius Cole. Yeah.
Okay. So Tim just kind of says like, yeah, Bill's out. I mean, it wasn't exactly a clean transition. There was I tried to keep you out of it the best you could. I mean, I know that this whole politics thing isn't really your thing. I mean,
Yeah.
You're here for the technology, not for the whole.
He's not dead, is he?
He's not dead, but I won't exactly say he was asked nicely to step down.
Okay.
And so we got a new boss, and probably have you meet her and kind of give her a rundown of your full mission.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you guys go towards, there's a big old council room with a couple of chairs. You see some of the older chairs that you used to call to, but also a couple of new ones. And the one in the center, there's a blonde woman. She looks like she's in about her late 30s, maybe early 40s. Her name, like on her tag before her, says, what did you call the head of this?
Archmagos.
Archmagos. Okay, so in front. It's
What?
very distracting.
I was like,
Oh, green sleeves.
green sleeves.
I mean, this November 30.
That is green sleeves.
We get very
That is
get-
green sleeves. They reused it for the
You
same
get
time,
very
Christmas
festive.
time.
we get festive. Yeah, we get festive in the cult.
So in your on her name tag, you see Archmagos Golden,
Golden.
and she kind of just stares you down. She looks very, very intense, and like she's not like I wouldn't exactly say hateful, but like intense is definitely the right word for it.
All right.
And so there's kind of just the silence as well, I guess not, but there's kind of just
This is going on in Hamish's brain right now.
yeah. Is playing
Trying to find intense Scottish music.
yeah, is playing some Scottish music. You're going to a very happy place because you don't know exactly what's in your future here.
Yep.
And so one of the officers on the side says, Archmagos Golden, this is our one of our recruits. He's working now in Spectra with the Prometheans. His name is Hamish. And kind of just gives you a little introduce yourself kind of thing. Like, can you give her a rundown of your mission, Hamish?
Yes.
Spoiler sheet.
I'm currently assigned to Spectra to infiltrate the Knights of Prometheus, and at the moment, retrieve 3 automatons that were originally part of the cult.
You see that Archmagos Golden is kind of stiffens up at the mention of the Knights of Prometheus, and says, "What do you know about these 3 automatons, and have you found any so far?"
I have found 2 currently. I have not seen the 3rd one yet. I know that they are advanced tech and are sentient.
She doesn't look exactly surprised or impressed by the information that you were giving her.
Mhm.
And she just kind of gives a little note of what you just said. And how many recruits does the Knights of Prometheus currently have?
With the group that joined, 8, and then they have some older members.
Do you know the names of these older members?
It would be, sorry, grab my notes. Trisha is the runner of the apothecary? Or?
Trista.
Trista, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Trista is the runner of the apothecary. Jennifer Wick runs the library. Christy Graham is runs the diner above the place, and then the leader, I believe right now, is a Promethean named Ezekiel Cross.
Zeke. She just says that, but like doesn't really elaborate or kind of give like any kind of hint of how she feels towards that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And have you had any success recruiting members to our side?
Not at the moment. I'm trying to keep it. My prior. What's the word I'm looking for?
Affiliation.
Yes, thank you. Prior affiliations secret at the moment. I have been attempting experiment on one of the other members, but it has not gone well so far.
So you failed to do an experiment on one of them,
Yes.
and they haven't given you away yet.
No.
Do they have any reason not to give you away?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me what that reason is?
It was a younger man who went against the decisions of his caretaker. So, if the caretaker finds out.
Can you give me names?
The child's name was Shuckle.
Is that his Christian name?
I think we are a Christian organization.
Well, you know the expression.
Yeah,
you are familiar with.
Yeah. What?
I'm guessing his actual name is not Shuckle.
No, it's Gibby.
Gibby. Do you have a last name of this Gibby?
Oh God.
Oh, you know it.
I know. I just can't remember
That's the heir to the empire.
Gibby DiGiorno. Yeah. She perks up at DiGiorno.
She doesn't perk up to DiGiorno, but one of the other council chairs just goes, as in the pizzas?
Yeah.
Like the actual.
Yeah, like the actual take home easy bake oven pizzas.
I'm gonna actually ruin it for you. Someone delivers DiGiorno to the stores.
What?
Well, that's more ruined.
Ruined it.
You ruined it.
I have that.
And then his caretaker at the moment is a man named Colt.
Yes, we're very familiar with Colt Covert.
Alright. He and I knew each other back when I was originally in the Prometheans.
Right. We have a whole file on him. No need to elaborate further on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, other than this Gibby DiGiorno, no one else knows about your status?
Well, he doesn't exactly know that I'm in a cult. He just knows that I do science.
We're not a cult.
Sorry. Organization.
There you go. I wouldn't go around throwing words like that, especially in these times. So, only one person knows, but you don't think he'll reveal you?
No.
Okay. Well, as it goes, your mission still stands. Your goal is to retrieve these 3 automatons. I would recommend not attempting to retrieve any of them until you are aware of all 3 of their presence. There might be a third one. This one, see, there are 3 different designs. One is the MOW4, and that is kind of our first leaps in sentient automatons. And there's
the 2 that I've seen have been a cat and an owl.
Yes, we figured you would find those first, considering that Mark II was the one that was only able to blend in to inanimate objects. Mark III will be able to disguise itself as human.
As a person. Alright. Is it able to change its appearance?
As far as we know, no. It might believe it's human at this point.
Do you have any more leads, possibly? Or
other than that, I don't believe so. That will have to come from you.
Okay.
I'm not to find them. They might bleed like a human. They'll still eat and sleep like one, but their skeleton underneath will be metallic.
Alright. Alright.
So, well, you haven't done anything that would call for your extermination, so we're actually inclined to give you a reward at this time.
Thank you.
You can talk to your mentor about the reward and your payment.
Alright, thank you.
And as you and Tim are walking away, he's like, that was a lot better than I was expecting. Yeah. We'll talk in the lobby.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you guys go up the elevator, and did you take a bus to Detroit, or did you come by
I'm gonna assume that I took a bus or something.
Yeah. And so Tim, he has a briefcase in his hand, and he says, okay, well, despite the whole bill stepping down, I mean, this isn't the worst arrangement exactly. I mean, we're keeping most of our old benefits. I mean, not the worst. I mean, honestly, I'm not exactly a fan of Armango's Golden, but I mean,
Yeah.
spreading that around.
What's Bill doing now anyway?
Honestly, I just probably just pissed off at home. I mean,
Well, I mean, he's still.
he wasn't the one who suffered the most for it. It was mostly his people that supported him that suffered the most. So he's stepped down from now, and I don't think that will.
I mean, is he's still in the group, right? No. All right.
And but you know how we deal with people who leak information.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't be talking anytime soon. I mean, Bill has a family, so he ain't gonna be risking them. I mean, most of us do. I mean, that's why we join.
Yeah.
So got a little gift for you. Sorry it took so long. And pulls out this briefcase and kind of begs you to come off to the side and opens it up, and you see kind of a small, like cylindrical object, and it fairly resembles a rocket. And he said, "This one's a pretty simple one. All you gotta do, you got that little, still got that metallic arm, right?
Yep.
Unless you're doing some crazy signs that I don't know about.
Haven't grown a new one yet.
Well, I mean, you do got that oxalotl, so maybe it's only a matter of time."
Yeah.
And
Parker pissed over in the corner.
And so this one's a pretty simple one to use. I think you're gonna like it. It's essentially you just load it up onto your arm, and you kind of got to eyeball it a little bit. But I mean, this one you're not necessarily gonna have to be accurate. Just don't do it at point blank, because this one's gonna do some damage.
All right.
So he hands you this briefcase with the rocket inside, and so what I want you to mark down in like your notes where you're keeping your weapons. This rocket is 4 harm, far, explosive, and area.
Can I would I have knowledge of how to make more rockets, or is it just a one-time use thing?
It's kind of a one-time use thing.
All right.
Like in case of emergency, break glass kind of thing.
Stuffed crust. Sorry. So 4 harm, far, explosive, area. All right.
So yeah, you can really fuck someone up with this missile in the whole group of people.
All right.
Okay, so
Thanks, Tim.
yeah, it was good seeing you in person this time. I mean, a lot of video chats. You doing okay down in Spectra? I mean, I know that was the whole formal hearing, but how are you? Between just you and me, how are you really doing?
No, it's fine. I fucking hate the cover though.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of a common cover we use, is those chain of shops.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get employees in there because, I mean, it's not exactly run the best, but I mean, they kind of bought out all the other competition, so I mean, who's going to stop them at this point? So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, I wish I could talk to you longer, but I mean, I'm technically still on the clock right now. I mean, I shouldn't even be out here, really. So, gives you a little pat on the shoulder. When you're in town, I'll get you you're still drinking Guinness?
Yeah.
He's like, well, it's good seeing you.
Yeah.
I'll tell the wife you said hi, even though you didn't.
No, you didn't.
And so Tim waves and goes back in the building, and you can, I don't know, you can dick around in Detroit for a little bit if you want, but I mean, you can also just head back right home.
I'll go become human. No.
Become human.
Yeah, no, I'll go back.
Okay, so that was Brian's turn. Emily and Jackie. Well, actually, we'll start off with Emily. So, over this month, you got a little nephew.
Connor.
Connor is what you named him?
It's the name that is named
She was
now.
allowed to pick the name.
I wanted to change it to Jack instead of my dog, so it would be, because it's Daniel's son, Jack.
Okay, so just,
I don't know.
just to clarify, Jack is still your dog's name,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, so
I figured it'd be too much work to switch.
Wait, so this is the son of the.
this is the son of Daniel.
The store dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's a father.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Responsibility.
By the way, you asked earlier what the mother's name is. Her name is Leslie Holman.
So, Holman?
You do not know. But you would know that, so Emily, write that down.
Did you say Pullman?
Holman, Holman.
Okay. Guys, I'm totally prepared. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Chill Molly theme.
I feel like I should choose something other than just like stereotypical Scottish shit.
I will listen to that music and find an appropriate song.
Okay.
Green sleeves is totally appropriate. Everyone
Next
loves.
time I go there, she's just gonna be like still like really angry looking, but just wearing a Christmas hat.
Just like, but we're festive. Okay, do you got that all written down, Emily? Okay. So you're in the kind of like is that what they call it, maternity ward, like where they keep all the babies at.
Yeah.
And
Baby pile.
you kind of see, the baby. You're near the baby pile, and you see Connor in there, and he's screaming his little head off.
Grab one random
Oh no!
Oh yeah, he's a loud baby.
I love him anyway.
You love him anyway because despite looking like a little pink potato, he's adorable. And
Aren't babies always kind of ugly, but yet adorable?
He's
No, some babies are just ugly.
He's got those steers. Nah, steers aren't exactly unattractive people though, so they're stupid, but they're not unattractive.
True.
And so, the new baby steer is kind of screaming his head off in the maternity ward, and you and your mom are just kind of like, well, I'll let you kind of decide what the mood is. So you see a little baby screaming.
1/4 god.
1/4 god. And
S.
well, actually, no. His dad is not Zeus, so he's human.
Oh, okay.
That was just Molly.
Oh, okay.
It was a one
black buck.
one
It
buck.
was a very special kind of fun.
Ejaculate and evacuate.
Yeah.
Come and go.
So.
Yep, Jizz and Jet.
Quickie lube.
Alright.
The ejaculate and evacuate.
Yep.
So are we allowed to hold him yet?
By the way, I gotta decide on a new voice for mom because I can't talk like this the entire time.
Mike, what's that?
That's her drunk alter ego.
I can't do that the entire time.
kidding me, dude?
No, I lost my voice last time.
Kills me.
What
just
voice
your
kills
regular
you?
voice
No,
kills you?
wait, the smoker voice that he has.
Oh yeah, I've decided against that though. It'll just kill me. I'm just gonna do my regular voice for Lauren Steer.
Lauren.
Mm-hmm. So no, I don't think quite yet. And your mom is kind of just looking at him in awe, like she's just so in love with this little kid that like it's unbelievable. You said that you also love this little kid.
Yes, I love this
we
potato.
All love him. We all love the baby.
All love the potato. All hail potato.
The baby.
There it is.
I won't make you go from location to location. Oh, you forgot Connor, and he is in a blender. Oh no!
He's eating all the batteries in the cupboard.
Connor is destroying a tent and getting his foot stuck in a bear trap.
He's gotten past the child safety locks.
I'm a bad bear trap. Okay, so I think it's established that you love this little baby, and so we'll give some time to pass from that. But just know that you have a little nephew out there, and Daniel is actually in this amount of time since having a newborn after taking his kind of leave off of work. Kind of came back to work and has been, Hamish would notice this, is attempting to be better. And I say attempting, like,
He's trying. He's trying.
He's actually kind of trying now. And he'll actually ask for your guys' help every now and then and ask like what your guys' opinions are on matters. But he's not exactly, like, reformed or anything.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I dare you.
like, I think
my fourth
he can still use some AA if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And drinking at
So,
work.
Jackie. Was reformed the wrong word choice?
That was perfect.
Okay.
Just keep up with it.
Okay. So you've been spending a lot of time down in your little water temple, and I mean I could say it's effectively yours now because I mean not a lot of people spend as much time in it as you do because most of the other knights do actually have homes and stuff. So like
Wow, you're calling me homeless?
you're not
Yes.
homeless. You said you did say though that you were living down there now though, right?
Yeah, in the quarters.
And so you've definitely had enough time to add modifications to this place. So what have you added to it?
I have basically removed all of the burnt old books, some of the musty ones, cleaned up, dusted, added actually like a couple of computers, some better lights.
Okay. I will say, as you were cleaning the library, you would have seen the cat robot come by every now and then. Like, he's actually supposed to be in charge of this library. And so, like, most of the time he'll be napping, but, like, he's actually been, like, your only company down here. And he'll be napping, but, like, sometimes when you're working, he'll, like, make an attempt to help. And, like, he'll come by, and, like, if there's a book that's not supposed to be on the shelf, he'll go and slide it right off into the pile. But other than that, he doesn't really do a whole bunch. So you've kind of been on your own here cleaning this place up. So you've added computers and gotten rid of all the old burned books.
Yeah, old, it's very musty and wet because, you know, we're underwater.
Yep.
Yeah, underground with water pouring.
Yeah, they got some of the books do have water damage, so you've gotten rid of those.
They're just like really, really old.
These aren't like the colored books that you guys are looking for, like the ones that are like special value. Like these are just kind of
empty the library.
I remember
and
the
move it to
last
the-
time we were like running between 3 different libraries.
Yep.
So since you're in charge of that library, you should bring the books to one place.
Yeah, you could absolutely just clean out the library, and if you want, you could do something different with it, and like just clear out the books and bring it to one location.
I'll probably just do that then.
Okay.
Then
Shelves.
Okay, so mark down somewhere that you have the complete library.
Star.
Oh,
Star my board library.
Time for you to get your own.
Yeah. I'll go.
So you've added some computers down there. All right, and since
And then I have
How
also
dare you.
fixed up the bed, renovated the rec room.
have you added what have you renovated in the rec room specifically?
I replaced the poker table.
With what?
Another poker table.
Oh, just a better poker table. Okay.
An even more extravagant poker table.
And I added some little training posts in the training room.
Okay.
And then I spend like the rest of my days there.
Okay. So during this month, you guys have had weeks where you actually hadn't had to fight a monster, and so when you guys would kind of meet up, you guys kind of have like a weekly meeting kind of established to see if like there's anything wrong in the town at all, anything spoopy. And
The whole
last
month of
few
October
weeks,
must have been awkward.
yeah, last few weeks have been actually pretty quiet. So some of you guys, when you like decide, well, there's no monster for us to fight, we might as well train. And I'm actually going to let you two kind of fight it out a little bit if you suppose. So does Josh, thank you. Does he have like any kind of fighting experience whatsoever? I'm guessing no, because he's run away from the last 2 fights. But
No.
okay, so
Well, he tried to help the first one, but
did you roll that?
yeah, and then I was like, fuck it. I see him then getting weakened, and Shuckle's doing the, I know you're in there, come on. And so I was like, okay, I'll just go fucking help.
Gotcha. Okay, so you two are actually going to be doing a training session right now, and I'll let you guys kind of roleplay that out a little bit. And this is where you guys are going to discover your new abilities, your monstrous abilities.
Yay!
So, Molly, you're an athlete. More specifically, what kind of sports did you do in high school and college?
Basketball and volleyball.
Esports.
Okay, so what kind of training program would you put Josh through?
I have no idea. I doubt he would let me do it.
Would you let her do it?
Yeah.
Oh!
You just have to ask.
Just standard conditioning.
Okay, you're doing some standard conditioning, and which I assume is just kind of your push-ups, your sit-ups, and
You're suffering.
and your
Don't
suffering.
forget ab workouts.
And getting your ab workouts.
Gotta work your core, man.
Yeah,
You gotta remember, Josh does work out every day. Just
Right, Josh does work out
And
every
he
day.
eats healthy too.
He does eat healthy, right? I don't know why. I keep like picturing Josh as just not even as. You said he looks like David Bowie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for some reason, I haven't been picturing him as David Bowie. I've just been picturing him as like this, just kind of like this dude who's like not necessarily in shape, just kind of like a stuffy business kind of looking dude. Like you're just like kind of like if the Boss Baby grew up, which is a horrible example, but that's what I'm going with, I guess. What my brain told me to say.
Aren't brains great?
Yep. Okay, so you two, after you guys are doing your standard conditioning, you guys are gonna. Ezekiel says that you guys have been doing conditioning quite a bit enough. You need to learn how to actually like throw a punch and learn how do like the 5 Ds of dodging. No, that's not exactly what he says.
D.
Sick. Remember the basics of CQC.
Yep. So he actually is gonna have you guys spar with each other, and I'm gonna say the harm that you guys take from this sparring match is not going to roll over into the next mystery.
Okay, good.
Thank God.
But keep track of it so you don't fucking die.
Molly pulls out a gun.
I don't think Molly has a gun.
You gonna use your hammer?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my chain whip.
Okay, to keep it fair, I'll have you guys roll to see who gets to go first in this, and higher number gets to go first.
Ah,
Don't add any. Oh, actually, no, add your tough to it.
Well, Jackie's not going first.
Tough?
Hey, guys?
yes.
Marking.
10.
No, that's not a failure. That was just.
No, I'd say that's
Okay,
that's
so
failure.
Emily. Well, actually, Molly, what do you do first?
Take swing.
Stabs in the
Swing at him?
eye.
Alright, roll to kick some ass.
What's yours? What's your biggest?
What is kick some ass? Is that plus tough?
That
Yeah,
is
what's
plus
up?
tough.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but you know what I mean. That's 8.
8, okay. So you and, you kind of inflict a little bit of harm on each other. What's your guys' weapon harm?
3.
Mine's 2 plus my devastating, so 3.
Okay, so you both inflict 3 harm on each other.
I have a shit ton of armor.
So I would describe this as that, Molly, you got your big old hammer, and you take a swing at, why do I keep wanting to call you Sam? Josh. There we go. You take a big old swing at Josh, and you miss, but like you let out a big bolt of electricity as you smash down into the floor, and it goes and shocks Josh, who kind of responds with kind of a whip with the little chain right across your back. So you got electrocuted and you got whipped with a chain. And so keep track of your harm. Josh, what do you do?
I'm at 1. I guess I'll just try to whip her again.
Okay. So
Whip it good.
yeah, whip it. Okay.
Real good.
Now, question. Question. No, I get experience.
Yep, get experience from that. And so you try to whip her with the chain, and as you do, Molly, how do you? He failed. So how do you respond to him trying to whip you with the chain? What do you do?
Grab it and drag him closer and hit him with my thing again? Can I do that?
So I
That
imagine,
sounds cool.
Okay, so he whips down with the chain, but you just catch it in midair and pull him, and you have your hammer in your other hand and just pow right across the face, and Josh is flat on his back.
That's what I have 1 arm.
All right, Molly, what do you do now?
Downward swing.
Downward swing. Okay, roll to kick some ass.
Fucking violent first one.
11.
Damn!
11, yeah, you
Crushes skull.
So to prevent Josh's death right here,
I'm still pretty good, honestly. I'm not even.
wait, how much harm have you guys taken?
I've taken 2.
Okay, 2.
Right.
I'm not gonna make this fight drag on. So as you go down to smash Josh with the hammer, he actually kind of panics and just puts his hands out and grabs it, and
And he's able to stop that.
he's able to stop it, and you feel just this unholy strength surging through you, and you push the hammer off of you, and so
Push her into the air.
yeah, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you push Molly straight up into the air, and you go up really high, and as you kind of cringe to avoid hitting when you're
Impact.
coming, you kind of realize as you cringe that you're floating and that your wings have sprouted from your back, and are shooting electricity all over the place, and they're just keeping you suspended in the air.
That's not fair. I can't fly.
I didn't realize I could either.
You have wings. How do you not know? Okay. You gotta get down here.
Can I? How am I staying up here?
Alright, we do the flight rules.
It just says fly.
Okay.
You can fly.
Okay, so you can fly. You can fly.
You can fly.
You can fly. You can fly.
So yeah, you can.
It is from
Peter Pan.
It's also from fucking. Isn't it from Shrek?
It's
from
from
Dumbo.
No.
Wait, no, it's also in
It's from
Shrek.
Sky High.
Yeah, whatever.
It is from
It's also
Peter Pan.
He can
He
fly.
can talk.
It's from Peter Pan.
that was Peter
You can
Pan.
fly. You can fly. You can fly.
And
You can
Dumbo.
fly. You
You know
can
what
fly.
Exactly. Shrek 1.
Yeah.
In Dumbo, they do it. The crows all do that.
Oh, that's racist.
Yeah. All it is.
Parker only remembers it because he's racist. Okay, so yeah.
You got that on
To
microphone,
prevent you
Parker,
guys
because he's
from
racist.
essentially killing each other and dragging out a big old fight between you two, I will say that that's how you guys discover your powers, and you guys have a good old sparring match where you don't murder each other.
What's your power?
That was the unholy strength he used to keep himself from getting smushed with a hammer.
What does that do?
How about both?
You have super strength?
I can use my weird instead of myself.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's it.
That's cool.
Since he chose kind of the magical tag with his chosen thing, he can pick from a lot of powers from other playbooks. And also, Emily chose one from the monstrous, which was flight. But since that one kind of transfers over pretty well, I let her use that one. Okay,
It's cool.
Nathan. So, first things first, it's been a couple of weeks, but people have kind of noticed that there's no longer the old Sanders mansion out in the middle of the woods anymore. So,
We didn't bring that back.
Forgot about that.
no, that's just there. That's just in the Feyworld now.
Oh, right. Us two wanted to go back and meet. Just say.
Oh yeah, no, I've been wanting to go
I
back to
haven't
the
met her
horses.
yet. I want to meet her. Wait, no, I met her at the end, but I didn't get to talk to her.
Okay, if enough of you guys are going, then I'll let you guys do that after we kind of do this.
Okay.
Yeah, hang out with the horses, guys.
Okay, so now that you guys have stalled a little bit for Nathan to come up with a plan for what the official story
Which
is.
you
You're welcome.
forgot to do.
Nathan, what did you tell specifically Bob, who was very curious when he went back the next day, that to a mansion that he knew was there, and for some reason a plane knocked him into a car, is all of a sudden gone without a trace.
So you said it's been a couple of weeks since this?
Yeah, Bob has looked into it and has actually asked you a couple of times what the whole deal was, but you can whether or not you respond is up to you.
Is it okay if, like, before this conversation happened, maybe I visited Baba Yaga and was like, hey, so is there any way to get this house back?
Well, she thinks about it for a moment and says, "I may not be able to get the house." No, that's not the voice. Old lady, I gotta channel my inner old lady.
You're a Russian old lady.
My Russian old lady. Should I just do a Russian accent?
Yes! Just do a Russian old accent with a man voice.
Yeah.
I don't see what the big deal is, but I have solution. And she, her and her little hunchback go over to this special stone, and she kind of waves her fingers around it and has an enchantment and says, "You can use this to not bring the house back, but put up a fake house, if you will. It will cast the illusion that it is there, but not actually."
What happens if somebody tries to, like, knock on the door or something?
They will probably just miss. It's not really there. It's kind of like what you would call a hologram.
Hey. I guess better than nothing. Thank you, Baba Yaga.
I'll do my best. Give the horses these sugar cubes on your way out.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so for your official story of the house, you didn't really have to come up with one because you put a big old hologram in front of the house, and so it's technically still there. And so, what did you do for your level up again?
I got even.
You got even cooler? Okay. This is your cool +3 now?
Yep.
Okay, that's, unless you do a potion, that's about as high as you can get, just so you're aware of that. And so as this month has been passing, Bob kind of, since the house was still there and the person was immediately found, by the way, Ivan was able to walk and only had to go to some counseling because they kind of attributed his whole rant about my wife was taken by a wizard to just kind of a nervous breakdown after his wife not returning after her car got stuck in the ditch and she wasn't able to call anyone. So that's where he's had to see some counseling, but other than that, the family's all back together. Gerald is trying to get back to his old life, but isn't exactly going to reveal to everyone that he's still around. But family's all back together. Even the daughter and the mother came back and are visiting him. So a big one happy family, and that's all thanks to you guys. And so as this
So
month has
wholesome.
been passing, you've actually had to deal with some real crime in Spectra.
What?
Real.
Yeah, you had to actually deal with a real threat.
Regular crime.
Regular crime.
No magic.
And
He is a deputy.
I actually won't say that Colt helped with this because it's actually been Bob who's surprisingly been taking the initiative on this. There's been a missing persons case for quite a couple of months now, and Bob believes that he actually
Do you want to just sit in
knows
the middle?
where this
'Cause I get up
person
quite
is
often.
located now.
Okay.
And they've tracked this young girl. And he was trying to investigate the early missing persons case and thought that the 4 missing girls might have a connection to this, but of course they didn't. And this is a person that they're looking for is Maggie Rios. She was a girl who came to Spectra. She wasn't from Spectra, but then went missing.
How do I spell?
RIOS.
RIOS, and it was Maggie.
Colt's not assisting in the investigation because he's the one committing the crime.
Yes.
I guess out of character.
He's in human
It's
trafficking, we know
part of
now.
No, it's actually not involved. It's actually how I wanted you to handle this is that Bob is actually taking the lead and he's been coming for you with advice to because sometimes he'll come across a witness or been like, hey, how do I do this kind of thing? But he's actually showed surprising initiative for Bob, who almost ruined an entire case by spilling milk on a computer. And you guys have actually tracked down what you think is probably a person of interest, and he has a little kind of a shitty little house on the edge of town, right next to the highway. And so you and Bob actually pull up to. You have a warrant for his house, and so you pull up to the house, and he asks, "So how do you want to handle this? We just knock on the door and show the warrant and take a look around?"
Well, one of us should probably come in the back in case they try to run.
I mean, suppose, so do you want to cover the back? And I mean, we can get a couple more officers. I mean, Officer Noble said that she might be able to help out if we needed it, and be easy to call her up.
How could she get here?
Probably wouldn't take much time for her to get here.
Alright. Well, we're already getting pretty close, so.
Alright, we'll call her. And they sent out a call for Officer Ashley Noble, and she pulls up to the house same time as you guys, and she doesn't have a partner or anything, so she says, okay, you guys want me to cover the back?
Yeah, you can cover the back. Are there any other entrances or exits in the house?
It's not the biggest house. There is a basement, but it's just kind of a front door and a back door. There's a couple of windows too, but you didn't have to wait long for Ashley, so it's not like you were sitting outside the house waiting for her. So pretty much as you pulled up, she pulled up too. So, hey, so you're sitting outside this kind of shitty house. It's rather small, kind of chipped paint and little fence that just kind of has a thing that you lift out of the way to get in, and kind of an unkept yard, and kind of just random crap laid out all over the lawn. No one's really the person who's living here is not taking very good care of this place.
Well then you say her name is Ashley.
Yep, that's
Then to Ashley, I will just say you go around back. Bob and I will knock on the front door.
okay. And so you can see that Bob looks not a little nervous. He looks very, very nervous, and is just he's kind of tapping his side because he's just nervous, and he's not gonna be able to keep it together probably when he gets there. So you might need to say something to kind of calm him.
I'm gonna put my shoulder on Bob's, or
You're gonna
yes, I'm gonna put my shoulder on Bob's hand.
Just
Bob.
On the way.
Bob, you're very proud of me.
Okay, so you put your hand on Bob's shoulder. What do you say to him?
I'm gonna like look him in the eyes and I'm gonna be like, Bob, it's okay. I'm here. And then I'm gonna pull out my sunglasses.
It's okay, Bob. You're incompetent, but I'm here.
Oh my god.
And Bob kind of nods. He does, and he actually puts his sunglasses on too. And
Yeah,
he's
so
a lot more confident now. And so he knocks on the door very firmly.
This man in the
And,
desk screaming, yeah.
You hear some kind of rumbling, as like in some shit falling over, as someone does a lot of locks and cracks open the door. It's this short man with a like bald head but with some hair on the side, and he's got a really long nose and just really stern eyebrows, and he just gives you guys a look. What do you guys want?
Well, we are investigating the disappearance of one Maggie Rios and possibly some others. We
By the
have
way, this
reason-
man's name is Ronnie Rose.
Ronnie Rose. Okay.
Rose.
Rose. Okay.
Ronnie Brooks.
And we have reason to believe that you might have something to do with this. We have a warrant to search the premises.
Can I see it?
Bob.
Bob holds up the warrant right to his face. Ronnie nods, slams the door in your face, and you hear him booking it across his living room. What do you do?
I shoved through the front door because it didn't sound like he locked it.
He did not lock it behind him. You were easily able to get there, and he's already made it out the back. And as he is made it out there, you see that Ashley, like he has knocked her down and gone past her. He kind of leaped over his own porch and is running. So what do you do?
I will take off after him and pull out my taser and see if I can get him.
Okay, so you and Bob both take after this man, and you see that like as you're chasing after him, you're gaining on him, but he's fumbling to pull something out of his jeans. And as you get closer and closer and closer, you see that he has pulled out a silver handgun and wheels around very quickly. And make a act under pressure roll.
Sweet. I'm even better at these now. Which is pretty good.
What did you roll?
9.
9. Okay, so Keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay. So, as he wheels around, you get out of the way of the gun, but the gun still goes off, and you see the bullet connect with Bob. And Bob clutches his shoulder, bleeding, and goes down. And you kind of stop to like kind of assess the situation. Bob's clutching his shoulder, and he's kind of screaming at you, "Don't worry about me!" But like, if you go back and help Bob, the person will get out on the freeway and possibly get away from you. So you can either go back and help Bob, he is bleeding, or you can go and chase after Ronnie.
Tick,
I will tick. I'm gonna go after
Ashley's
him.
back there.
Oh, yeah,
What you
15
choose?
seconds
I'm
left.
gonna chase.
You're gonna chase? Okay.
I mean, yeah, Ashley can go help Bob.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
I'm
so-
taking out Bob, and I mean, if I get back there, I have the medic thing, so I can catch him.
So you go chasing after him, and you're gaining on him. You said you had your taser out.
Yeah.
He pops a couple of shots right in your direction, but he isn't really taking time to aim, so they're kind of flying off, and you're gaining on him, and like you're actually on the freeway, and some cars are whizzing past you. I want you to. Well, what are you trying to do? Like you're close enough where your taser can reach him, and you're actually getting close enough to the point where you could maybe reach out and grab him and tase him. Like it's really up to you how you want to try to get this guy.
If we're actually like on the road of the freeway,
Yeah, cars are whizzing by you.
What is it?
I want to see if I can chase him more towards a side and then like tackle / tase him off of the road because I don't want to get him down on
Okay.
the road.
Okay, so he notices you're letting him kind of get out of the way of the road, so you're pretty much on him at this point, and he turns around and like he stops right in the middle of this road, and is gonna try to like put the gun right in your face. So roll to either I would say probably kick some ass. 8. Okay. So as you're 8. you and your whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. So what did you say you had your taser out? Taser out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you stun him a couple of times. He surprisingly for a small guy actually kind of takes it,
Cocaine.
and even though he's point blank, he sends one right in your chest, and you do have a bullet for the vest on, I assume.
Yeah.
And so you take the bullet. It does 2 harm.
It does. I actually have 2 armor.
Okay, yeah. So you just take it like a champ, like it doesn't even phase you. But you are still on the road, and you actually see out of the corner of your eye a car is coming at you very fast. And it tries to swerve out of the way, but there's a car right next to it, so it is coming for you. If you don't get in this next move off the road, or yourself off the road, you might take quite a bit of damage.
I'm gonna try to get myself and him off of the road.
Okay, so I would say you could maybe make the argument that this is to protect someone, but I would also say, like, no matter what, this is going to be a plus tough roll.
You didn't realize that before?
No, he
8.
8. Okay, so you managed to take this guy and shove him off the road, and as you go, you tackle him off the road, and you feel something go right over your leg and make a really nasty sounding crunch as it does, and your leg is broken. Take. This is probably a 4 harmer because it's going to be unstable. This was pretty nasty.
Dude, 2 harm is like getting shot with a gun.
Yeah,
You got ran over by a car.
And broke a leg. Should I, like...
You don't have armor for your leg.
Ignore armor.
You don't have car armor.
Karmer.
Well, I would say, yeah, you just take straight 4 harm because you're going to be unstable after this. So make an act under pressure roll to stay conscious.
see that's the thing with my ignore armor.
Act under pressure, so 9.
9, okay. So instead of 9, keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or a price to pay. And so you pushed him down, and you managed to keep yourself up. But you notice, like, as you're kind of fighting through the pain, that he is getting his gun back up, and he's getting ready to fire at you. What do you do again?
Is he close enough that I can tase him?
Absolutely.
I'm going to tase him apart.
Okay, roll a kick smash.
Yeah, you were such like a nice police officer, because I mean, like, you guys shot 2 cops now.
Oh, more experience!
Hey guys.
So, you got a new character, Nathan?
Would be a 4.
Okay, so actually, this is a thing with Nathan's character. You take a bullet and black out, and as you wake up, you're in a hospital, and
His gun only did like the 2 harm though, so I don't think
this was like point blank though. Like what I want to establish in this game is that there's going to be certain moments that I will set up where like a gun, even though it might do 2 harm, can instantly kill you. If like let's just say there's a
It's called a
person.
headshot.
Yeah, like there's like a person. Let's just say like you're in a situation where Gibby gets captured by some mugger and has a gun to his head, and if Colt if Colt fails like his like charm roll to get him to calm down, he might just shoot him right in the head and kill him. Like there's gonna be moments where you instantly die because those are like big. Like I won't like do these like all the time, but these are like big story moments. Like it usually like if it's like something that would demand your death if
Got
you
a new
screwed up
face
on.
pick?
Mm-hmm. Like and then it might just be outright death for a
I was
character.
literally just thinking of this too, so
Yeah, I
maybe
know,
I shouldn't
I know.
be thinking of this.
Okay, so you wake up in the hospital and you're actually not feeling that bad. Like it's not so much painful anymore, but you have some bandages around your head, and you see Ezekiel at your side, and he's just kind of shaking his head. And as he lifts up the sheet, you can see that your hands are starting to turn to stone.
No, I don't want to go.
So Nathan,
Nice call there.
I didn't mean to do that, but yes.
Nice call there.
So Nathan, you are what the Prometheans would call you are, I guess, proper term. I guess you're regenerating in a sense.
Wait, okay, am I at the
house?
hospital?
Fucked you, man.
Yeah, dude.
I
Like,
was trying to be a good cop and like not get
See
you
that
killed.
tree cool? That's a lie.
Nathan, at that point, I would have let him get hit by a fucking.
Would I
semi.
know that he's at the hospital because I've been there for my nephew?
Yeah, you guys have come to visit him. Like, this is actually like kind of a weird exception for regeneration. Usually, it almost happens instantly. but yours like has been going very, very slowly. And beforehand, like you would like it was almost overnight. Like when you first did this, it was like you died, and then like the next morning you were already back. And this one, though, it's taking a while, and you don't know if there's like a way that you can stop this from happening, or like anything like that. Like the doctors are doing their best, but like you have a feeling that if you're already regenerating, then you're kind of have one foot in the grave as it is. So everyone has come to visit Officer Collins at the hospital.
What's up, dipshit? My hands weren't stone right now.
Actually, that sounds like the perfect time to hit him.
You're gonna be fine, right?
After a little while, I'll be okay, but a little different.
Alright.
How are you gonna explain this at the hospital?
Zeke.
Zeke has talked to a couple of nurses. This isn't the first time they've brought in a regenerating Prometheus.
They just don't give a shit. This one, do they?
Nope.
This sounds so fucking weird, man.
There's a lot of people in this town that you find out are just rolling with the punches at this point.
So, you wanna explain what happened, or?
Is Bob in the room right now?
Bob's not in the room, it's just you guys.
Thank God.
Ezekiel is there.
I made the mistake of trying to help Bob with the case.
Bob did actually get the guy afterwards, though.
Bob did a better job than you.
After getting
Bob
shot.
took a bullet in the shoulder.
I thought you were doing
He took a bullet to the head.
Yeah, like Bob was actually he went down, but afterwards he actually got up and saw you get shot, and then came across the road and tackled the guy and wrestled him to the ground. And
What's your
got
boy?
it.
Then they both got ran over and they're both dead.
He watched him get
No,
your
they're
pizza splattered all over the
Bob's
concrete.
regenerating as we speak.
Suspect is covered in milk and cookies.
Yep. No. Bob actually got the guy, and there was the girl in his basement, and you did save her.
Well, at least I went out doing good. I was just trying to be a good cop. I was trying to help Bob with the case. I didn't want. Yes, the guy may have been guilty, but I didn't want him to die. And, like if I tackled him on the road, that couldn't happen. So I was just trying to be a good cop and save lives.
you.
I was still trying to save lives, and I.
You could have shot him without killing
He
him.
was shooting in open traffic, and you just thought you would.
Phase.
He assaulted a police officer, shot 2 others, and then killed you. Well,
Yeah,
No, he did.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't just resort to violence right away.
I mean, I'd offer to let you hold my new nephew, but it looks like your hands are a
very
little.
callous to a dying man.
yeah.
Babies.
Excuse you.
Too
Said
soft.
nephew.
Too soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did.
Yeah, he did.
Hold on, what did you just
He
say?
hasn't shut up about
That's
it.
what
I am so glad I'm not at work. I'm so glad I quit job. I quit
Well-
job.
He's trying.
So is this gonna take a while?
Yeah, this is. Come on, man.
I'm just kind of waiting for this to happen.
Last time I think it went a little bit faster.
Are you from Game of Thrones with Grayscale?
No. It's crazy. No.
Yeah, Grayscale.
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about, Cole. You never watched a single episode of Game of Thrones. Fucking loser! Have you guys seen Game of Thrones?
What?
Thrones!
It's a thing that he watches. There's titties in it. I'm pretty sure it's the only reason he watches.
No.
Wait,
It's
so-
a really good story and really good characters.
I walked in on a naked woman giving birth to a shadow.
No, that's a bad representation of the show.
Wait, so
Good
Shuckle,
plot.
I have to install parental controls.
Shuckle here Shuckle here is aware that he's not dying right now, right? Or is he just
Yeah.
being an asshole?
I'd explain.
Okay.
What?
Never mind, Shuckle.
Ezekiel looks a little weirded out by the whole Game of Thrones tangent that you guys just went on, and kind of just continues and says, "Well,
On your deathbed, we talk about Game of Thrones.
He's fine.
usually it does not take this long. I mean, usually it's practically instantaneous. Usually when something bad happens. I mean, I've never seen it done this slowly before.
Well, for some men it takes time.
Mm-hmm. And make pills for this.
Well, Officer Collins,
Big fail.
upside is we have plenty of connections still with the police force, so you might, when you come back, you might still be able to be a police officer, probably not the sheriff this time. But
We'll have to start over.
You're gonna be really below Bob.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
I'm like raising my stone arm up here and I'm saying I deputized you with my death. I think that goes away.
That does not how that works.
I tried to like Google it and it was like if you deputized somebody they were like under your
Yeah, but now you're dead.
I would
Hold
just be given to a new person.
Hold on.
That
Everyone
actually
stop
wouldn't-
talking. Does this mean that Bob is the sheriff now?
No, Bob's a city
Bob's
cop.
a police officer.
Bob's a city cop.
Different.
He's kind of a sheriff.
And I believe sheriffs have to be elected.
Yes.
Correct?
They do.
And so yeah, you were elected, and
Oh gosh, no.
although like I'm not really sure because I wasn't expecting him to regenerate so quickly. Like I was keeping that as an option for the whole chase scene, but like I was not expecting it to go this way. So I haven't actually looked up what happens
When a sheriff dies.
and someone needs to take his place immediately.
You have to elect a new one.
Well, not
an
immediately.
emergency one?
They have an emergency
Yeah.
sheriff who is directly underneath them that moves up to that position, and
Sounds
then
like
they have an
Polo.
election. So technically,
I might be emergency sheriff.
maybe.
I'm going to ask you, Nathan, did you have any other deputies? Remember how I told you guys that, hold on, Nathan, it doesn't have to be an in-character person. Remember what I told you guys, that you guys have the option to make characters for yourselves. So, like how he has come up with Jorge and Dr. Jamie, it is a possibility that you could have another,
Wait, so quick question: is that
I am so running for sheriff.
the Alexa? Is she another city cop or is she another shit?
actually no, she's another city cop.
Remind me how long I've even had this position.
Only like less than a year almost.
Oh,
Like you haven't had it very
You only
long.
won
The city's
election.
ready for new leadership.
We need new blood. We need new
Well, they
blood.
absolutely needed new blood
Like
because there was
in
a
my emergency sheriff.
very large vacancy in the police force
I
before he was
highly
there.
doubt that I would have deputized other people within less than a year.
I'm emergency sheriff.
So Ezekiel looks very concerned. So what you're telling me is that Colt is emergency sheriff. for
That
right
is
now.
what he's told me.
your deputy?
Of course, I officially has been officially deputized. Look, would you like a deputyship?
No.
No? Fuck it, you're a deputy anyway.
Hey, Ezekiel, if we shoot him, will he
If
turn
I
into a
wasn't
statue
currently
too?
dying, I would walk out of this
Ezekiel.
room.
Okay, like you said Dylan, I'm like, I'm not a character in this universe.
No,
Butch
Ezekiel.
and Chuckle are
I
my
created a
official
villain.
deputies.
So what does that even do?
That means that I'm in charge of you, but you get a gun.
Oh, so I
Ezekiel.
have two guns.
No, you don't get a gun, but you will get
Ezekiel.
badges. In fact, I'm gonna let y'all deal with this. I'm gonna go assume my new responsibility.
Jesus.
You're gonna be fine, right? He's gonna be fine. I've seen this before. So
Couldn't even hold that.
But I still know what I want to do.
I'm
Am I
gonna go
able
to the
to
sheriff's
get up and
station.
punch him?
You were absolutely able to get up. You
What?
did
He's
great.
dying!
I want to roll to protect someone. I want to roll to protect someone.
No, I don't think you do.
What?
I want to base it off of his kick some ass roll. If like he does it perfectly.
I want to see double sixes. Close.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What'd you get?
Well, it's plus tough for he kicks some ass, so 12.
Yeah, you hit him.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What? I don't get it at
Deck you
all.
with my
No.
stone fist.
No. He's the one that said I'm the emergency sheriff, but he also gets the punch.
His last act as sheriff is punch the new sheriff.
And I will arrest him for punching me.
Assaulting an
And I will
officer.
get out my handcuffs and I will handcuff him to the hospital bed, which is my right as sheriff.
First off, I'm still
Excuse me,
sheriff.
sir. No, you're dead. You
I'm
seem
dying.
to be violently outspoken, and I'm gonna handcuff him with his handcuffs and my handcuffs to the bed, and then I will go to the sheriff's office.
Wait, what happens when he regenerates and we can't get him out? You leave.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna touch the handcuffs and send them to my
Yeah, okay, you're free. So
I handcuff him again.
I'm gonna keep doing it, and you're
Okay,
gonna
so
run out of
Guys, why
messages.
do we shit on Nathan's character so much?
I'm not sure. I
He
am
needs to stop
elevating
dying
myself
so
to the lights. This is nothing against Nathan's character.
He's working me.
Just don't die.
Honestly, he punched me in the face. That's why I hate him.
That's true, yeah. Salting enough.
Okay, so
I'm still the.
I'm still not
I'm
dead.
not dead
is
yet.
there any access
You will be
sheriff that you
soon.
want to do?
Any what?
Any access sheriff, like
He's in a
your final
hospital
access?
bed.
Yeah, like you can still make phone calls and shit. I mean, you do have stone hands though, so.
To a dying man.
You're trying to type in numbers like this.
Yep.
Do it with your nose.
Anything you want to do?
How are you gonna hold it like
How are you
this?
gonna hold it and type a phone?
I'll help him.
Anything?
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Remind me not to play this recording out loud when I'm editing.
Depending on how much of this has actually been said in character, Collins
Yeah,
is
none of
probably
it.
crying right now.
Yeah, you guys have been really
I
shitty.
die. How am I being shitty? I'm just being whimsical. Jesus.
This
Do you,
character's dead.
Oh, he's
do you like babies?
According to him, he's
Yeah,
dying.
literally
regenerating every time they die, and my character knows this, so he's fine.
Well, yeah, but he's still like. I don't.
It's probably really stressful.
He wishes he would be
You
a little
punched me
bit
in the
more
face.
sensitive.
Nah, that's fair.
You guys
Hey.
that close to care that much.
No.
I don't have
I
the
didn't-
emotional intelligence to read that, so.
Do you like babies? Would you find a baby comforting right
Maybe
now?
a baby to a man with stone arms.
Right? I just said that.
How much
Yeah,
has it
it
gone
actually,
up?
as this has been taking place, like, weirdly enough, as this has been all been going on, it's like it's almost like increased blood pressure. It's been spreading even quicker.
He's been getting
Oh, good.
agitated, so
Yeah, you've been getting agitated, so you want to die even quicker.
Oh, hey, it seems like it's working. Oh, it seems like it's working. We should piss him off a little bit more.
So, like, I would say effectively right now, it is about, like, right here.
My elbows.
Can you still bend your arms, sir?
I would assume that I can. For a little. Well, it might be like slow jointed. at
Yeah,
this
yeah,
point.
your joints are kind of freezing up.
this is childish, but you should get yourself stuck in like a cool pose and then like come back. I haven't seen this in a while. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Put a finger in the nose.
Pose like the Statue of Liberty.
How long is this taking?
We're just gonna watch him decompose. Is that what we're doing?
No,
for
it's
this
taking
session?
pretty slowly, so,
Right.
like, we're actually going to come back to this so I can give Nathan some time for Tom Collins' last words and also kind of come up with a new
something
version.
you were planning, or
This was something like that. It was like an outcome that I put in that kind of whole situation.
Is this all we're doing? Is just little mini things tonight?
It could be. It depends on how
I
long
just
this
asked
lasts.
for
I did not
like an
expect it
hour
to
and a
go
half
this
in.
long. Yeah.
I'm still having fun.
Oh, sure.
We're having fun.
Yeah,
I got my.
You gotta remember.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I wonder whose fault that is. You don't think I'm having fun?
Well, I'm sure you're having fun.
Well, it's actually great. So, Nathan, we'll get back to you in a little bit here.
Are
so
you
that
sure
we
you
can-
don't want to make Molly the sheriff?
I can just imagine like a bunch of other deputies on the
Yeah, that's
floor.
not how it works. You can't assign the new
I
sheriff.
just might actually.
I can just
I think
imagine
you're
like all the other
Okay.
deputies.
Before
No,
we go on into like your little section, because we've been on Nathan for a very long time now.
It's not like
You
he's dying.
deputized Molly.
I don't think I
You have the authority.
deputized Molly, but I think I'm.
When would you have?
What even is my relationship with all of you characters?
You don't know Molly. You know Molly only knows 2 times we hung out.
You seem very hesitant for any
Are
kind
we
of
really
responsibility.
bad? Like.
Let him be sheriff.
Out at me being
Let him be sheriff.
Yes. Let it happen.
I'm a Scottish drug dealer that you barely know.
I'm in high school.
That's gonna look great on your resume, by the way.
Deputized at the end.
Deputized.
Fucking 17.
a sheriff.
He is
18.
He made it clear.
I'm legal.
Well, yeah. What's your relationship with Lennox? Like, do you guys know each other at all?
I got mad at him when he tried to arrest him. I think that's basically my
That's basically.
I think looking at this objectively, our characters literally have the strongest relationship with him too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's actually true.
That is.
It's you
sad.
with him, it's you with me, and I don't do much.
Man with the cows wanted the sheriff.
I let you tase me.
That's
Yeah,
true.
You guys
You
had a weird
pissed
shooting
yourself.
session or
He can
whatever.
legally carry a taser now.
That is true, actually.
I'm keeping my taser.
I'll get mine.
You're gonna fucking die. You're gonna just loot your body.
Oh God.
Time to take everything of Nathan.
Do your clothes turn to
Nathan, I guess. No, just- okay, so
He's a
we'll let you think about that for a bit. We're actually gonna move on to Parker, and I.
really doesn't
Parker.
want to be sure.
Well, no, that's not my up to
No,
me.
I know. Tom doesn't want to
Parker.
either.
So your character, I guess, I didn't really have like much of a set thing like I did for everyone else. So you kind of can just roll with this for a little bit if you
Sure,
want.
fuck. I'll go to the sheriff's station.
There's like 6 other deputies in uniform. You just walk in. He's like, "I'm sheriff now."
So did you have other people, or was it just you and me? I think it would have been just you and me. I mean, less than a year. I don't think I would met
Do you have Discord on your phone?
one enough to
Yeah.
advertise them.
Yeah.
Discord club leader has been trying to get to you.
Oh, for someone else, I don't even know if I would go to the
See
station.
Monday.
Oh fuck.
I mean, there's really just kind of Bob there.
Is he a deputy or is he-
He's a detective.
Oh, I thought he was in the hospital.
Discord emails. You only filled out
Oh
the
yeah,
basic
he's supposed to
registration form.
be.
Yeah.
He's been shot.
Actually, kind of what I wanted to do with the month was to reassemble those 3 books that we found
His name is Franchise.
and put them, like, kind of study them in the library in my hideout.
Yeah,
Okay,
Franchise.
so while you're making plans for Tom Collins' death for sheriff, you also are organizing it.
And you know what I'll also do? I will go to the police station and I will inform them of his death and I will arrange his funeral.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
That's insensitive, Parker.
Okay, so we'll have a funeral for Nathan later. Yeah, like I think a lot of people are really surprised by this turn of events because you didn't really go into the police station all that much,
I
and
don't think I've ever met
but they really their hands are just kind of tied here because like it's really just you and no one else. So like a lot of people are talking about it's like, oh man, if this guy's gonna be sheriff, maybe we should have someone else run for sheriff just in case.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm still going to be running for sheriff. I would like to carry on Sheriff Collins' memory. And I would just like to let you know that I have already taken steps to expand the department. But for now, I would just want to focus on the grief and focus on remembering him for the short but bright time that he worked here.
Okay. Yeah. This guy's like holding a cup of water like near the
Who's the chief of police?
chief of police.
I would like to go speak to them.
What do you know? It's a her.
Ooh, look at me being sexist.
Yeah.
I like how
yeah,
you went
you
from.
piece of shit.
Look at me.
I like how you
Actually, I
went
have to find notes on this one.
I like how in the span of about a month you went from owning a gas station to being sheriff.
Oh, yes.
What do you say? Owns a gas station.
I do both now.
Brian, do you need one of these?
Put this on the Brian.
So the chief of police of this department is Dawn Williams. She's
Don.
Dawn Williams.
Okay. That's not appropriate music. Okay. I just want to knock.
Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon.
Colt Coburn. Yeah, please take a seat.
I'm gonna sit down across the desk very politely. I just wanted to let you know if you haven't heard yet.
I've been pretty up to date on the situation of Sheriff Collins.
Well, I just want to let you know, that as emergency sheriff,
I just wanted to know something. Do you have any police experience whatsoever?
well, I have been a deputy for about a month and a half now.
See, I'm skeptical of. I was always skeptical of Officer Collins' relationship with you.
How so?
It's just came out of nowhere. I mean, you're a gas station attendant or owner? Not really.
Older man.
Owner. And Officer Collins just out of nowhere makes you a deputy?
Well, we've been friends for a while. I know some of his relatives.
He's pretty new to town from what I remember. I mean, he wasn't born and raised here. I mean,
Oh, certainly.
he was a transfer, but I mean, people got along with him.
Certainly. Well, I don't know how to explain my rise to power, but
I'm just gonna, in the future, maybe don't call it that.
Sure.
I mean, some people might. I just want you to know that this is probably a temporary arrangement. I mean, listen, aside from this kidnapping thing, we've been getting pretty busy lately. Well, I mean, not aside, wrong choice of words there. Including this kidnapping thing, we've been pretty busy around here. I mean, you know about the whole situation where we lost a lot of cops 3 years ago,
Nope.
and
I'm not aware of that.
not aware of that. Okay, that'd be something you should familiar with.
Yeah.
You've seen the in memoriam wall that we have here, right? I mean,
Yes.
oh yeah, that was 3 years ago when we had a drug bust that went wrong, and we lost a lot of officers here.
Okay.
And Colt would know that this was actually when the Knights of Prometheus were doing battle with the Slayer,
Oh, okay.
and a lot of them died.
Okay.
And a lot of Knights of Prometheus were actually police officers.
Okay.
So that's like when I refer to the whole vacancy of police officers, it was because of that event. A lot of them died, and the cover-up was that it was a drug bust that went wrong, and
Okay.
a lot of them died in that. Like there was apparently a gunfight. You know that the Slayer took out a lot of those officers.
Okay. Regardless of the temporary nature of my position, first thing that I would like to do is arrange a funeral for Tom. Second thing that I have done is expanded the department in his absence, so that it's not just me.
What I'm just going to say to you is that I don't think we need you doing a whole lot around here. I think you just kind of need to fill the position and then quietly, as we elect a new sheriff, just kind of disappear and go back to your regular life.
Okay.
And this is kind of an awkward situation. I mean, we could probably even get a transfer sheriff if we need to.
Okay.
But listen,
Ma'am, do I strike you as someone who is now beholden to his responsibility?
I don't know what to make of you, to be honest. I mean, I've been doing this for not that long. I mean, old Chief went out in that massacre thing. I don't even know why he was there, but I mean,
My daddy, he used to work at a diner back down in Texas in his hat. He always used to teach me about how you need to completely throw yourself at anything that you're doing. You need to be able to bring everything that you're capable of to whatever situation you find yourself in. Now, I would be remiss if I were to think that I would not able to do that here.
what I just need you to do, Colt, right?
Colton, man.
Colt, just show up, file some paperwork that we put in front of you, and just clock in, clock out, get out.
Right. Okay. But I am able to access this office in my current position.
Yep.
Right.
That'll be the case.
Okay. All quiet. I'm gonna stand up and kind of head out of the office.
And she says, "Nice talking to you, Mr.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I will shut the door. I'm gonna pick up 2 badges for Butch and Chuckle. I will pick up a. Do you want a gun? Okay. I will pick up a police standard gun for this one. For
Collins is rolling in his almost grave yet.
I will also pick up a taser for myself and for Shuffle.
Yes!
I will say the taser thing you gotta wait a little bit on because people are like, you're not sheriff yet, you know that, right?
Why not?
Well, like, I assumed you, like, this was after, like, you meant when, like, immediately to the hospital. Or is Tom dead at this point?
I went from the hospital to here.
Okay, yeah, Tom's not dead yet.
I've been telling everyone that he's dead.
Well, I haven't heard any news about him being dead. Are you sure?
I'm here to deliver the news.
Alright, I guess you're sheriff now, Sheriff Coburn?
Sheriff Coburn.
Sheriff Coburn, I guess. Your taser.
I need.
Okay, you're sheriff.
Okay. I will take my fancy new toys back to the hospital, see if he's dead yet.
He's not dead yet. He's going very
Fucking
slow.
shoot him.
You got tasers.
I will give you a gun.
Needs to get tased.
I will give you a
I
taser.
technically have to get taste to hold this. To legally use it.
Is that correct? I will just take it.
Tase him and it hurts. It doesn't feel good.
I will help you back up. Here's your taser.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Take it with you.
Keep your pants in your taste.
I will give both of you deputy badges.
So, how do I use this thing?
You just show it to whoever's giving you trouble, and then they stop giving you trouble.
Is that how you use a gun?
Yeah, that's exactly how I use a gun. So, they're the same thing, right?
The two of them?
Yeah.
They are not interchangeable in those situations.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to figure that out.
Thank you.
I need money for your bank.
I want to
versus
know
need-
how Tom reacted to that whole thing.
Seeing
I would think
Chuckle get tased made him giggle a little bit,
I would-
but seeing badges given to Gideon, Butch, he's very much just like done.
Tom.
Done with this life.
Tom. I'm gonna sit next to the bed. How stoned are you right now?
It's up to your. It's like in your shoulder, but kind of creeping up to it, and like it's starting in other places too. Like
Only your head move.
like it's kind of like waist down to you're completely still.
So waist
So
down.
just your torso
Waist
and
down.
head.
It's just your torso and your head that are free.
Okay.
Kind of creeping
Flick
in
your arm a
torso
little bit. Feel that?
You do not feel that.
Okay. Can you move your arms at all? Alright. So I'm just trying to help our little organization, whatever the fuck this is, giving power to some other people. And Shuckle, he needs responsibility. He needs to be able to have that help him, okay?
He does need responsibility.
Yeah.
How are your tests going?
I went to the bathroom.
He did go to the bathroom.
His
so-
tests are fantastic.
He's got schoolwork. He can't be it.
Oh, this is going to be more of
no
a resume
offense,
booster for college than anything
but
else.
Butch?
What? What's wrong with Butch?
What about me?
What is not wrong?
Butch?
Nothing's wrong with me.
If you're going to deputize
By the way,
any...
hold on. Are you guys here for this?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Molly, you did find a calf with a bullet wound in the head. Just randomly down the field a while back.
Yeah, he shot a calf in the head.
I did not shoot a calf. Why would I shoot a calf? I love me my cows.
Love me my.
Butch, can I see that gun in that bag real quick?
Which one?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I will give them that.
Deal.
Okay, is that better?
Much.
Butch. We can't have you shooting things.
He already has a gun.
At least I still have
You didn't know the difference between the gun and the badge.
I still don't.
So there, is that better?
Honestly,
Lenny and Shuckle?
I'm just offended that you picked him before me.
Who? Butch? We have similar voices.
We do?
We do.
Wow, putting sexism back in the police department, are
There
we?
it is.
I would prefer, rather than Shuckle, one of
She can fly.
one of
She really
these
needs.
two.
Wait, she can fly.
He
Go
didn't
ahead
want
and give
it.
it to Hamish.
She doesn't like me.
I didn't say I didn't want it. I just
Josh
said
would've
barely
wanted
knowing.
it. Right. So I
Right.
think
Would you rather be deputy than Shuckle?
rather than, excuse me, it would be
Why not
in
addition
addition to. Shuckle is non-negotiable.
In character says that.
Also, I have a question. How are we gonna have a funeral if you're not gonna leave a body behind?
Have fun figuring
Closed
that out.
casket.
Yeah, Ezekiel
Cremation.
just responds instantly with closed
Cremation.
casket. I don't know with you.
Oh, Cole doesn't do that.
No.
Okay. Well, Lennox and Shuckle and I will carry on your valiant police work, and when the sheriff elections come around, I wish you good luck.
So what are you gonna look like when you're done?
I don't
You,
really
like,
know
choose
yet.
that, or-
It kind of just happens when it's done. I'll also make sure I have a mirror like right in front of me when I.
Well, I don't have
maybe
a
not
job.
right in front. I might want to get a handle on my senses first.
charm.
But make sure I can like get to one.
Right.
No, I
You
couldn't.
know, if
Oh,
you're
great.
looking
I'm
for a
really
good
glad. I
name,
wasn't
though,
expecting to have
Connor is a
sheriff
great
elections, but
name.
this is fantastic.
Connor is a new name.
Connor is a great name. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Wait, you gotta pick a new name.
Okay, please don't have two characters.
I'm
named Connor.
kidding.
That would be hell.
You gotta pick a new name?
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
Caleb Dunaway.
No, that's
Oh, are you guys all just gonna go around the circle and suggest your real life name?
Do you always come back as a male, or
This is only my
so we
second
need
time doing
interchangeable
this.
names?
Ezekiel, can you come back as a lady?
Wait,
yeah,
people when they die?
I've been
Oh,
a
not
couple of
just
times. My first one was
like
actually
myself.
But he's gonna get a new face. It's gonna be like plastic surgery.
Wait, what was your? You said you've done this 2 times?
Plastic
Well,
this
this
would
is
be
my
his-
second
What that
time.
means is that he's gonna come back and he's gonna look different. He's gonna sound different. His dick will be either bigger or smaller.
You might not have a dick.
He might not have one.
Oh.
Wait, what was your name before?
It was Corbin Ackles.
Do I
was the
recognize
sheriff
You
of
recognize
Texas.
that name, and you recognize that
You're
name.
from Texas? Do I recognize?
So, as you think back to the night when
Whoa!
Sorry, I
I didn't
didn't mean.
So,
I was trying to
well, I'm gonna start with Ryan, then I'm gonna go to you because I think that name has way bigger meaning to him. So, the reason that he left Texas was because he shot a sheriff there. And the reason he did that was because, well, do you want to disclose the reason now? I suppose I'll leave that up to you.
So, the story that I went with for why you shot me was one
Oh,
of
is this in
your-
character or are you telling him?
I'll do it in character, I guess. Butch. Long time no see.
Did he look like Tom Selleck before this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Butch shot me because I
I'll shoot you again.
he believes that I killed one of his cows. In reality, that was a minotaur. Butch. Learn to tell the difference.
That's what I like to call bullshit.
It's, like, you can make a roll if you want. But it's not bullshit.
Molly's just making like a weird face at you. No. Yeah, that's her name.
Like half dude.
Okay.
Yep, and I took care of that.
What can I
and
say about fucking your?
Okay, you see, he was trying to insult my cow by calling it a minotaur. Now, to us Texans, that's insulting.
That I know it. What?
Yeah.
You would know that Minotaur is a very real creature.
No, I'm dragging to the Texan thing. So
I don't like my cows being called minotaurs. And I don't think they did either.
it was only the one.
You
Butch.
heard
It was only the
his
one.
feelings.
which one?
It was only the one.
Which one? Would you recognize it if you saw it?
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Okay, hurry up and die so you can go check something out.
I
You-
know that.
You fucked my mom.
Okay. You want to role play this out? Your relationship to Corbin Ackles.
Wait.
Is it Dan?
Are you back yet?
No.
What's your mom's name?
Lauren.
Wait.
What?
What?
You guys didn't know that?
No.
Oh.
I remember hearing that before.
Yeah, they're cousins.
As much as I would like to hear, I'm gonna gather everyone except Molly, and I think we should.
I'm just tapping like my robotic fingers together, like this is interesting.
Is that in a briefcase?
I'm not holding a briefcase.
Yeah, you probably did that with you.
I've got it like in my wrist already.
I'm gonna take everyone else out to the waiting room. I'm sure this is something. Yes.
You said.
Yes. This is a conversation you two need to have.
I'm family. Can I stay?
Oh. I talked to you about picking shit up.
Oh.
All right.
Nathan was expecting a conversation like this for at least 20 more years.
Well, I guess out of context, just to you guys.
You're a
I am not aware that I am a father.
You're not.
Wait, but are you?
Yeah.
You
Dan's dad.
What
I
are you?
am
Yeah.
You are a grandpa.
I'm a grandfather.
You don't know it yet.
I don't know yet.
Well, let's roleplay that out.
Nathan, keep in mind that this all happened because you decided to tase a guy and not shoot him.
Keep it in mind.
Keep it in mind.
Just keep it in mind.
So this is not your fault.
Just get some more guns, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anyway.
Or at least wrap your gun, so that way you can avoid the first situation in the first place.
Hey, take inspiration if I could give inspiration.
Oh shit! Speaking of inspiration, I bought some new things that'll be cool if you do get inspiration again.
No one ever will.
Okay.
Yeah, I have never gotten inspiration.
I got inspiration for making a Trojan condom joke one time.
I got inspiration for making a joke that we should use the posters of Ben to wipe your ass at the wizard's bathroom.
Nice.
Hey guys, there's an important conversation about
Yeah,
someone being
okay.
born.
Yeah, okay, so you two need to role play this out.
You fucked my mom.
Well, yes, but I don't see why that would be important.
Why, yes, but.
I'm not gonna ask like how she
Yeah, you're here for this. Just
Why?
I know.
Why is my name so significant to you?
You owe a lot of child support.
I what?
I walk in at this point.
Do you stop him?
No.
Okay, yeah, he's not looking.
He doesn't see me. I think everybody's still in the room.
Alright, Chuckle, what's your entrance?
So I walk in. There you go. Child support.
What? What? Who? What?
My brother.
That. Dan? That's his name, right? Dan.
Yes.
That Dan who's constantly drinking and just had a. You're telling me that not only am I a father, I am a grandfather.
Yeah.
If I could move my legs.
I would be running.
You gonna run away again?
Oh, damn.
How y'all doing? I'm sorry.
I didn't even know. It was just one night and
I don't need details.
By the way, I think we're all just outside with our ears.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I've got like this robotic thing that's helping me hear.
Wait, so how does this Promethean thing work? Because my brother.
oh god.
You were
Do you say that in character? Do you say that in character? Do you say that in character?
And they have regenerated once, so it is possible for half me to regenerate.
I guess I'll just state like that. It is. If he is half Promethean, then it may be possible for him to regenerate, and I am not sure how he will take that.
What about Connor?
You've never seen a quarter Promethean.
My grandson.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let's shoot different things.
I haven't really heard much of quarter Prometheans, so we'll see how things go with that. Yeah. This was not supposed to happen. We
You know
used
there's-
protection.
I don't want details! What did I just say?
Nicole, what part? Dying or using protection?
I love Nathan.
Oh god.
No, none of them work.
Wait, see here, son.
He's
Don't worry, I don't want him to know.
Because then he'll try.
That would be
going to say
That'd be fucking hilarious.
It is.
Well, you're assuming he could get someone.
I know.
Assuming his face is
Okay, let's keep this focused.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Nathan, you notice now that it is spreading up your chest a bit more, so you're thinking that this conversation might be over pretty soon.
This conversation might be over pretty soon. I have control of my own.
That you're not seeing.
Okay.
Molly, is there anything you want to ask Sheriff Collins before he dies?
I'm gonna hang out now. Bye.
ex-sheriff.
He's not dead yet.
I heard that.
I didn't say that.
I know.
In my head, I did many times.
Molly?
Please come back to the theme.
Dear God.
Part of me wants to actually.
I'll come back as a what?
No, shush. What's your question?
What now?
We'll probably have to figure that out when I wake up.
How long will that take?
At the top of my head, I don't know. I mean, turning into stone is taking a little longer than usual, so turning into a
I also
person might take a little longer.
I also
You did take Ezekiel out of the room? Okay. Is this Christmas music?
No.
Oh, okay. I just kind of heard the. Okay. Sheriff Collins, what is your last words?
I think I wrote something down. I didn't write anything down.
This would be like, I'm a father!
Well, see you soon.
GG no.
And as the
Guys,
stone spreads
I have a great plan.
across your
Leaves.
face, and there's just a stone slab in the bed where Sheriff Collins is.
Enjoy the revelations.
I'm gonna give you a little time to kind of. You're still gonna be professional and still have all of like your class stuff, but like your like new name and like your new name and like your appearance is completely up to you. And I will give you the option to once you're out, you're gonna by the way you're gonna spend a luck point to do this.
Yeah, I just wrote that down.
And you're gonna. I'm gonna make you make a roll, and I will. That's gonna be something that will come in handy later.
Okay.
Out of character. The abandoned baby name for Connor was William, so if you want to take William.
Okay.
But also, yeah, like whatever gender, appearance, whatever you want to do is up to you. So we're gonna bounce over to okay. So since we had this whole ordeal, we're gonna do a little time jump here. Caleb, with Shuckle. So you were told by Baba Yaga that you had to get a girl to like you.
I believe it was Brenda Edmondson.
Bernadette.
That's not right.
No.
Bernadette.
Oh.
Who do you want to talk to?
I was hoping to get to talk to her after like I was hoping that she could come tell us what happened because like we know, but
We're well aware.
I don't know.
if we can't for time, right?
Yeah. I still have a whole mystery to go through after this. I didn't realize how long this was going to take.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Sorry that somebody
came prepared for this.
died.
I have short things that'll just jump you right into the story.
Okay.
So like they won't be like full on investigations like Kashi the Deathless. It's just going to be like
A
straight
werewolf
up-
jumps you.
Just it's going to be like something kind of basic.
Okay.
So, all right, Caleb. Shuffle. You were at school. This is quite a bit of time has passed, and I kind of want to know some more about you. So,
I got
do you have like a I don't want to like insinuate anything, but like does Shuffle have like a group of friends that he hangs out with? I imagine he does.
Not.
Also hang out with Cole.
Well,
Okay,
let's
so
not
Shuffle
ask
doesn't really have like.
I'm sure I have friends I have.
Psychic friend.
Oh my
for
god.
your episode.
So the psychic friend who I shit upon because
Yes.
I'm much cooler than he is.
Yeah, transfer all your bullshit onto someone else.
Sure, yes.
Okay. So what is this character's name?
He's a middle schooler.
Okay, so he's not in this scene whatsoever. So you hang out with a middle schooler. Is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Okay, thank God.
I call him Fredrickson.
Fredrickson.
Nickname Buckle.
The inferior catapult. Okay, Fredrickson. He's a middle schooler. He's your sidekick. Is he all of your friends, or is there more you want to expand on Fredrickson?
Well, we'll take it as so we're right now at Fredrickson.
Right now, Fredrickson, your best friend. Do you have any people, like, I guess what I should have asked, at your high school, do you hang out with any kind of, like,
I bet you I hang around people.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, no, is this going to
No,
be sad?
we're too real.
Alright, guys.
A hover friend instead of a hover hand.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're kind of like a hover friend.
sure.
Okay, so what I'm going to say for that is that you're kind of just at lunch one day, and you're not really hanging out with the cool kids. Like, you're hanging around with a whole bunch of dudes, they like play kind of whatchamacallit, like just kind of like like, I'm gonna say like is Minecraft still popular? Or they're probably
We're playing Bakugan. Or
Bakugan!
Okay, so you have this group of friends that you're hanging out with at a table. One of these kids is named Ravi Patel. He's kind of got that whole milady kind of dude. Kind of going for. Yeah.
No.
I'm not even cool enough to hang out.
Yeah, he's got that. As you guys are playing Bakugan at the lunch table.
Well, I'm not playing.
Well, he's probably like the only one who actually acknowledges you a little bit.
Sure.
But like, he's not really a pleasant kind of person. He makes a lot of gross comments about the girls that go to your school.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And so, well, he notices you're, I don't know how you would feel about it. And, do you have, like, any other people, like, you want to add to this kind of circle of friends that, like, think would be important?
I'd have to think about it.
Okay. So, as you're playing with these group of friends, you notice, Bernadette right across, the cafeteria, and she's taking a seat next to, her boyfriend you established, Jorge.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you established. You should be maybe writing this down. Keep track of the shit that you're coming up with. And he's the high school quarterback and the coolest dude in the school.
But he treats her badly.
He treats her badly. He's a piece of shit.
No way. So we're just at lunch right now?
Yeah, Robbie kind of notices you looking at Bernadette and says, "Hey, so I notice that you're looking at Bernadette. You're gonna try to make a move on that?"
Robbie, your language is ridiculous.
Okay, you tell me when you hit puberty and we can continue this conversation.
Robbie, I don't know where my... Robbie!
Are you gonna keep practicing my name? Or?
I really don't appreciate you going around insinuating. But, I mean, she is pretty cute.
She's fucking hot, man.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Well, you gonna do something about it? Weren't you just telling us a while ago that you were gonna do something about that, or?
No, I was. Definitely am. Definitely. But I don't know if right now is the correct time to do it.
Yeah, but you said something about prom, right?
Yeah. It's like cool.
I mean, people have been asking each other now, man.
What?
I mean,
Cool.
people. I mean, I haven't been asked yet, but I mean, you
What?
gotta get this.
Have you asked anyone?
Because I'm in fucking friend zone. That's why.
How'd you do it? You asked them. How?
Well, first I put on my best clothes and best.
I hate this guy
He's
so
got
much.
got the button-up fire shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't say it's that far, but it's getting to that. And so he's like, well, and also my best cologne. And I just go and ask her confidently, remember,
Best cologne.
yeah, you remember, don't give him the option to say no.
Every time.
Oh, I think consent's pretty important.
You just gotta tell them.
That she's going to promise me?
Yeah, you just gotta tell them. That's
What
what
about her
you
boyfriend?
Listen, man,
Jorge.
they've been on and off. You just gotta catch them on and off. Real simple.
I see. I have to be a mastermind. I have to cause a traumatic breakup so I can swoop in.
Exactly.
Always beyond your ears, Robbie.
And he tips his fedora at you. And we're going to actually jump into the real game. Like, you guys said that you wanted to go to Baba Yaga's?
Yeah, I wanted to go feed horses.
During this 1 month break, knowing that Colt's going to run for re-election, I am totally campaigning for it.
Okay.
I think to my damn.
And I did also deputize Josh and gave him like an actual job
Okay.
in the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So
So,
now that I'm done renovating the temple, I don't have objection to do.
okay, yeah, so you are part of the police now.
I've created 3 jobs.
My
They're good for the economy.
saying, Bullhorn County.
If you put
Spectre
him
County
on
Sheriff.
4, you probably have like 20.
What is the name of this county? The town Spectra.
Spectre.
Spectra.
Yeah, I'm a real creative type, you guys. I just got real creative with that county name.
Well, I went to school at Pierce High School in Pierce, Nebraska, and Pierce County. So
That's true.
And I
Yeah.
went to Yankton High School in Yankton, South Dakota, in Yankton County. So I guess it fits.
In Pipestone County, I went to Pipestone area schools.
Ooh, who's got us? Okay,
Actually,
actually,
fucking Sioux Falls with their Minnehaha and Lincoln and shit.
Actually, before we start this next scene, I gotta use the bathroom really bad. So
Hey,
take a break. Yep, take a break time.
God, what a great pre-mystery thing of Nathan fucking dying.
We're gonna have to
See,
fight
like
me.
I was just like thinking as I was playing that, I'm like, no way he's gonna die.
So just so you're aware,
Don't
Don't underestimate me.
rides at like 10 around, so
Okay,
we would be very grateful if we could get like around 9:45 or so.
yeah, no problem. The mystery I had planned for tonight kind of went out the window when Nathan fucking died. So
I love you, Nathan.
no, it's okay. Honestly, I think it's pretty cool for your character because I was worried that like you'd go like the entire
Entire
thing
session
without
and
like
not
regenerating once, like throughout the entire campaign. So
Instead,
And you
Actually,
figured out your father.
plus, I think the break also gives Nathan some time to come up with perfect.
Yeah, sir.
Are you driving there?
We're not sure.
Because
Because I was gonna drive, and I can.
Well, we're grabbing
Yeah,
other
a
people.
lot of people.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Well, we went to the bathroom
Is it
and get
downtown?
something to drink.
Eagle. It's an Eagle.
Yeah. Is that downtown?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have no idea because I'm not.
It's like half a block further than Cafe Brulee. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
That's all because you do.
Okay.
Like on the left.
because I mean, like I don't know. I'm going downtown.
Close enough to the bar.
That is absolutely close enough to the bar.
Directions to Eagle Club.
Eagles.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure it has a bar.
Because I don't know about you, Ryan, but a couple shots sounds great tonight.
Yeah.
It does.
You should do it.
Doing shots?
Yeah.
Dude, I would. I got fucking shit to do in the morning though. I have Sam.
I got class. I'm not getting trashed. I'm having
Sure.
shots.
Are you doing it at the Eagles?
No, it's probably Dakota Brickhouse.
The breakout?
Yeah.
Now, I don't have identification that says I'm older than 21.
I thought you were 21.
No.
Oh well, don't break the law.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Right.
Yeah. When was your birthday?
July.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
When did you turn 21?
Not so much.
After me.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
older than
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait, when in March?
Well, end of March.
Oh, okay.
23rd, yeah.
Damn.
It's a little ways away.
Feels bad.
Yeah.
Bad, man.
That's alright. I do a little bit of here and there.
Don't break the law.
So what?
We should probably go.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, I'm gonna get all this.
everything.
Oh, I'm drinking some.
Make sure to have a little something.
Like cocaine?
Yeah.
I don't know too that
Yeah, Ellie was saying perfect. No, Ashley
Ashley
says.
said, yeah. But
I'm trying to look through like lists of actors and actresses that I've been like.
Oh, of course. Off of 2 shows that we've literally been watching this past like week. Very
I was
crazy.
kind of hoping to get out by 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay, they're coming here with Mr. Joey and freaking Lass. You're gonna get some crap.
You have any suggestions?
I don't know what you're going for.
I'm going for just anything.
Oh my gosh.
By the
Are you
way,
seeing
Lass
this?
is already
I've
top.
seen this.
That's usually less creative.
Alright, well, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't run for shit. I think we should help you
Joey.
make and get elected.
I'm telling you right now, that month I've been campaigning.
I know, it's gonna be awkward.
There's no way I'm gonna pick him. So,
What's your plan?
We're gonna
I'm just
get it to where it's just me and
yeah,
him
but
as
that's
a
what you're gonna
voter.
pick. I'm gonna just think of you like
Back
that.
out?
You
Yeah.
pick last.
Drop out?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you do some dick thing. That's not gonna work well. You can't pick my characters. These are my characters. How do you feel about your death?
I can't think of a face to look like now.
Pick like some hot celebrity.
Ryan
The two.
God, Ryan Reynolds is hot.
Did you say
I don't
Ryan
think
Reynolds?
I could pull up
or-
Ryan
okay.
Reynolds.
Huh?
I don't think I could pull up Ryan.
Paul Rudd.
He's
I'm
small.
sure about that.
Paul Rudd's
Rudd.
only like 5'8", 5'6", 5'8".
I don't know. He's pretty like.
Or if you want to go real ambitious,
Say
you
what?
could go for a
Well-rounded
woman.
actor. He can play stupid people. He can play somewhat smart people.
Somewhat smart people. Who did he play somewhat smart? Wet Hot American Summer, that guy?
I mean, Ant-Man is like smart, but he also does stupid things.
I also have this idea that's a little bit in my head that I should become.
Oh, I guess it's
You should become what?
They try and hype myself up as
Become
Sam
a what?
Elliott.
Like
he
a
wants
high
to be
schooler.
18.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you could be one of his friends. You should be 60.
I'm tempted. I'm a little bit tempted.
school, Shuckle.
You should go to high school.
But if I do this,
I'm acting like
what
I'm
I
so
need
much
to
cooler than him.
no, but what I need to do if I do this is I need to play female.
Why?
I'm not gonna date you.
He's not gonna fuck you.
Oh, I know. It's
He's
just to
gonna
weird you
help
out.
make
It
Bernadette.
would be so
Jealous.
funny if you became his new, like, if you had to, like, get enrolled in the high school. I could be your guardian.
Oh God.
Or even weirder.
This is Shuckle's cousin.
I could be your guardian too.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a cool basement, doesn't he?
Oh shit. My house is gone.
Yeah, you don't have a house.
Well, Ezekiel might be able to figure
You
that out.
don't have a car?
I'm
Do you
hoping
have a
Ezekiel
whale?
can figure that out.
You're not gonna
No.
need a cop car back.
Yeah. My cop car's gone.
Do it, Nathan.
What's this about
Do it.
cockers?
I need a face
We have a
though.
plan.
I need a face.
You can look up child actors. You can't just look up 40-year-olds.
Okay, hold on. If we establish a rule here, you can't be younger than 18.
That's perfect.
Well, okay.
That's all we need.
What the fuck is going on?
You will see.
No.
Okay.
You could be a Stranger Things child.
Oh, fucking
You could
Wait.
you could be young Kiefer Sutherland.
Are you gonna be Shuckle's
Don't
friend?
ruin something. Shuckles needs friends. We just established that.
Shuckle needs friends, so we're just gonna kill this man, make him regenerate, make him go through high school again.
Guys, all I'm saying is High School Adventures with Shuckle and New Tom is the best.
New Tom.
Can we just say it's hilarious that this man's a grandfather now and the first thing he does is go back to high school?
I'm gonna not Google 18-year-old actors.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Nathan,
Shit, I forgot about
that's such a
Liz.
great idea.
I had a
I
little
was
thing
just
planned.
listening.
You know what? Like, all I want to know is how is your cat? Like, is your cat nice? Like, the big old fluff ball. We established it was like a big
Very
Norwegian cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
What's your
very
cat's
lazy.
name? I want to know.
Onyx.
Onyx.
Lennox and Onyx.
So like Onyx the Pokemon?
No, like
No.
a stone.
It's a gemstone.
Oh, I didn't know that was a gemstone. I just knew the Pokemon.
I feel you.
Oh, like you're gonna
yeah,
fucking love that
just be
cat.
like a young version of
Well,
another.
Because his name's Onyx. Like the Pokemon.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Who are you thinking?
Well, sorry, Gibby.
The two that I had pulled up before were Matt LeBlanc from Friends and Tim Arnson.
How do you feel about
He
Twinkies?
was
Have
in
you
Psych.
seen Psych?
What?
Twinkies.
Now you're trying to
Thank you.
OMU.
I don't want to start a war in this D&D session, but I'm gonna like give or take. with
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm tempted.
Because the correct opinion is that Twinkies are disgusting.
Nathan's not cool enough for it.
Yeah,
Let me see
I'm really not
despite
cool
how
enough,
much he
like-
But
tried.
Like,
the whole point of the whole point of role playing games is to be someone who you're not.
Young Tim Arnson.
He can't do it. He
I'm
just
not
tried
cool
and he
enough for
died.
that.
He can do it. He can do it.
I want to see the
He's
face.
gonna ruin it for me.
No, I believe he didn't. Well, it's not that like it's him. He just looks like him. That's him.
Can I
That's
see?
how he's gonna try to act. That's how he's gonna try to act.
I'm not gonna try to act at all like.
You're not gonna envision
That's
Lassie at
18-year-old
all as
Tim
playing
Amundsen.
A-pop.
Who?
Seen Psych?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Lassie.
Well, I haven't seen much of Psych.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
you
he's
need to
not-
watch
Psych. I saw it at first. That's
Oh, I love Psych, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right.
Okay, yeah. Let Nathan decide what he wants his character to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, relax.
Okay, then I'll continue to pressure you.
Because we have to have your funeral.
Oh yeah.
And you guys also wanted to do something, so you just don't mention that he's dead, so we don't have to say what he looks
Are
like.
you guys just feeding the horses over?
Yeah.
But like, didn't you guys also want to talk to Baba Yaga?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to talk to Baba Yaga.
Okay, so who's all going on this trip?
I barely
I'm bringing
met her.
a bag of carrots because I have to pay back
So
the
we
way.
all-
Can we all go?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can all go, except for
Tom, who's dead.
Who's dead?
He's deciding that he's gonna be.
So are you gonna be Tommy? William.
like maybe like the Green
Just
Power
say-
Ranger.
Just say that you look
That'd be
exactly like our
fantastic.
friend Tom.
You look like
You could,
Tommy.
yeah, you could do that. Like,
Tommy's also.
okay, yeah.
Then I would
We
have
should
to
stop
act
giving him
like
suggestions.
Tommy.
I want Nathan to build the character he wants to play.
He doesn't know.
You are now Tommy's
I honestly don't know.
He will
Well,
decide.
relax, you have time.
That's
Does
what
he need to-
horses.
Does he need to come back as a human? He couldn't drag.
He has to come back to you. That's
Not like a dragonborn or anything.
Fucking 8-foot tall lizard walking around.
Hey guys, it's Tempest.
Okay.
Is he still that much of an
Let's
asshole?
go visit these horses.
Yeah.
go.
And so you guys return back to the Feywild world, and you kind of just repeat like it's kind of like a pretty routine. And you guys are
I also want to be the one that kept the scarf.
yeah, scarf. Okay.
I have a bag of carrots.
Okay, you have a bag of carrots and you have the scarf.
I have the Feywild book.
Because that's how we got here.
have my job. I would like to go to Baba Yaga's house.
I'm
As you guys, okay, before you do that, as you guys go up to the house, you guys see a whole bunch of the horses whizzing around, screaming, "Union time! Union time!
No.
Union time!
What? What's
Guys,
what's
it's
going on?
time for union!" Everyone goes, "Yeah!"
Freckle taught the horses about union. Like union.
You what?
Where's the distraction?
The horses are trying to
We can
unionize.
work with this.
Yeah.
They're still distracted.
Okay, as they're chanting union time, a big bubble floats above them, and it evaporates into a whole bunch of sugar cubes and just rains down on them, and they are just screaming with glee as they chomp into these sugar cubes, and yeah, that's what happens as you guys walk up. There's a whole bunch of horses eating sugar
I will
cubes
take a
after
sugar
chanting union time.
I will take the sugar cube off the ground.
It sounds like horse heaven.
Do you guys have any questions? You do see Quick among the horses chomping down on some sugar.
Is this the
His
reason why
legs
they're
all
so
pulled up.
fast they only eat sugar? They're just constantly on a
Yeah, they're
sugar
just
high?
like they're actually like zipping around. It's not like normal horses, just like
They're like, quick!
I'm eating.
Brown sugar.
Sorry.
And it's gone pretty quickly, and he's like out of breath. And, hey Hamish, how's it going?
Better.
We had a really good union time.
I don't think I understood
We asked
the word
her-
union.
Bobby Young, we asked her what a union meant, and we said that it's you get what you want, and she said, "Hey, what do you want?" We said more sugar, and she said, "Yeah." So about every week or so, this giant bubble comes out, and it turns into sugar cubes, and we just have a good old time. Thank you for telling us what unions are. These are fantastic.
That's great. I'm back with your carrots.
Oh yeah, carrots.
No.
Oh, God, you're so fucking fat.
You guys have noticed that the horses have been putting on a little weight because they've been eating like nonstop sugar.
I'm very proud of all of you and what you have done.
I didn't.
With that amount of running, how do they manage to keep? Wait, never mind.
They're magic.
Well, y'all were gonna just have a little talk.
Yeah, it's just they're magic. Fuck you.
Chuck and I are gonna head up to the.
Watch for the infinite case. We just. Oh,
Thank you.
I like wave the scarf over the
Well,
atmosphere.
the pit is not in front of Baba Yaga's house. The pit is to actually get into the horse pen, so you didn't have to worry about that. Like, you would have been fine. There's there's actually like the canyon is kind of like there's a big old canyon, and then there's the horses, and then there's Baba Yaga.
Okay.
And yeah,
Wow.
it's still on chicken legs though. And you hear a oh, the little colt. I forgot her voice. The little colt.
Pull him.
Oh, hello, Chuckle.
Oh my God, you just get more beautiful every day.
She's her deep blush comes across her face. Oh, thank you. I work very hard to keep my skin clean.
Yes, very great. Do you mind if we come in?
I haven't really cleaned up in a while. You might have to come back some other time.
I live in a gas station. It's not too much of a bother.
I'm going to walk up the stairs and actually catch up to them.
Josh, hello.
Hi.
Josh, you'd really like to come in, wouldn't you?
Oh no, this place is not decent. She actually walks out onto this, like, getting smaller by the minute porch because everyone's kind of out on it and closes the door behind her.
That's okay for right now. We can just sit out on the porch and have a nice time. But maybe later she'll let us go in and enjoy some tea.
Well, I can bring out some tea right now. And she, like, kind of.
Would you like some help?
No, the tea actually floats to her and is making itself as it goes and is already in your guys' hands in a couple of cups.
Some black tea.
Thank you. I was wondering if you could give us a hand with something. I'm gonna pull a little book out and just show it to her. Are you familiar with what this is?
Oh, yes, let me have a look. Takes it from you. And, gives it a good old look-see. Oh, yes, this is this is the Green Book made by the Fairy Ambassador.
The Fairy Ambassador.
Yes.
Please tell me more. I'm not familiar.
Some of you have actually come across the Fairy Ambassador. Well, not the Fairy one, but one of the ambassadors.
Is that so?
Yes, they appear as old women.
Old women.
Old women.
You?
Wait.
Think back to session 1.
I know.
Now,
Do
Are
they?
you there, by the way? Like,
Yeah. Do
are
they?
you fine? This is getting a really crowded porch right here.
Yeah, I thought we were all going to Bobby August.
No. Well, we went to the horses.
Ah.
They branched off, and then Josh went.
Oh, I thought we were all going up to her house. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was confused. Yeah, I'm up there.
Yes, you met the white ambassador.
Crazy lady in my kitchen?
Yep,
Oh.
that's her.
you had a crazy lady in your kitchen that was not your mother.
Yeah, she told me that Josh was the chosen one.
What?
Yes, and the gray woman.
still
gave
on
you a
this?
weapon.
What?
Yes, of course. She came to your room and held out the thing, and you cowered under your sheets. It was quite beautiful. There was a beautiful imagery in that scene.
Well, Josh's sheets notwithstanding, I was wondering if you could give us some information about these books and how exactly they work.
Well, I think Ezekiel explained it pretty well. I mean, I am able to see what you guys are doing outside of this world, you know.
I know. I was just wondering.
I can see a lot of things that you do outside of this world.
Sure.
It's lazy.
Do you know where the fourth of these is?
I think that would be what they call spoilers.
Spoiler. We don't want that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good for the story.
Could you maybe inform me as to this book has allowed us to pop back and forth out of your property. Do they all do that?
You'd have to find the right spells. I don't think they're as easy as this one, the one that you just did to get in here. But yeah.
Okay. So this is the easiest one to go back and forth from.
Yeah.
She did give me a bag of materials.
Do you have bag of materials for the other two that we have?
I do.
Would you mind if we could borrow that?
Roll a charm for
Manipulate
person.
person?
Yep.
Uh-oh. That is a 6.
Experience!
I don't think that'd be very good for the story. See, I wanted to play out a little more. I wanted there to be a little bit more romance, wanted there to be a little more adventure.
Romance.
Sense of
Romance?
mystery. Oh yes, there's not enough romance in this story. No.
Speaking of romance, I come seeking information.
Seeking information.
Well, I know a little bit about 4A and Bernadette's relationship.
Wait.
Colt, it's okay.
Listen, I'm just going to stop you right there. Listen, I think it's cool and all that you want to come and get more information to help guide your quest, but I feel a little weird inserting myself in the story the more I think about it. It's just, you know, you got to work these things out for yourself. It's good character development.
Wait, are you shipping?
Oh yes,
What is that?
Many of you.
Like a boat?
I think
Yes.
The
No.
relationship at this moment. Rocky?
What are you filling his head with?
Well, he's a good boy. He's to learn to love.
What? Are you letting an old woman tell you who that you're trying to fuck?
She told me that we had to do this in order for her to help us. So I'm doing my end.
So let me get this straight. In order for you to help us, you blackmailed him into starting a relationship that you yourself want to see.
Just prom.
Yeah, just prom, no big deal.
Do you ship the rest of us with people?
Oh yes, absolutely.
I'm sorry, that's a little fucked.
we're real people.
We are. We are not just some people on a TV screen that you.
Or you know,
when you live for as long as I have, I've been here for a very long time.
we're real people. We're not playing a game.
We're not here for your entertainment. Now I appreciate you helping
I
us,
don't
but
think I like you talking to me that way. You do.
I don't appreciate you talking to Shuckle like
It's
that.
okay, Cole. It's okay.
You do realize I've eaten people who have given me more lip in the past, right?
You do realize I have probably killed more monsters that have tried to eat me than you are aware of.
No, you haven't.
Let's not make.
Okay, how about this, Baba Yaga? We'll reach an agreement. You won't have to give us the ingredients, but how about you tell us what they are so we can find them? Then we will get the information that we want. You get to watch us go on adventures and build relationships.
It's good for your shipping and your enjoyment of the show. We're trying to personalize it towards you.
Oh my gosh, do you ship me with Bob?
No, who would ever ship you with Bob? That's disgusting.
This is disgusting.
That's what I'm afraid of. Wait, who do you ship me with?
She just gets red in the face and doesn't say anything. So, sorry, I didn't mean to say that in a Russian accent. You need to roll charm, manipulate person.
Does he get help from me? Can you help out?
Messing with the horses.
How do you help us?
Alright.
Use that with your yeah, you get.
Then it's not max
Which means he gets a +1.
Well, this is going on. I'm getting up on like a horse and just like screaming, running around.
Okay, most of them do not like you being on them at all. Like the only one that would allow you anywhere near him was Quick, so most of the time you can't even catch them.
Yeah.
And you do want to roll act under pressure, you can, but I mean.
Do I get another +1 because she like really likes me?
No, you rolled a 10.
Good try, though.
I rolled a 9 for act under pressure.
No, he rolled it. He gets an automatic 10.
Yeah, he made it an automatic
So what'd you
10,
get?
so. Well, sorry, I was talking about his 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, hold on.
It's just I'm not doing it for any specific purpose. It's just stupid shit going on in the background.
So, I think that is a fair deal.
I didn't roll. Because he got a 10. You
Well,
said
yeah, he does not automatic 10.
Gives him a +1.
Oh, it gives him +1. Okay, yeah, so roll.
that is 11.
11, yeah, so you absolutely do that. Person, 10 plus. They'll do it for the reason you gave them. If you ask too much, they'll tell you the minimum it would take for them to do it. I think that sounds like fair trade. I will send the list of ingredients over to the Wick sisters. Sounds like fair deal?
Can you also add a list of your ships?
I think I'm done talking now.
I don't think that's
I think
not a
we
good
should go.
idea.
Well, yeah, we really appreciate everything you've done for us. I especially am a big fan of yours, and I think you raise magnificent steeds. I bid you adieu.
She blushes, and did
Yeah.
you offer your hand? Was that what you're doing? Okay, yeah, she takes it.
I'm up back, please.
Oh yes, of course.
I also
So much
hold
good
out
here.
my hand to seal the deal, basically.
Well, and she gets very excited and pulls you a little close
Oh,
when you shake hands. Okay, so you guys get the sense though that Baba Yaga doesn't really want to talk too much more about this. So you guys skedaddle.
Yeah, let's. Alright.
All right, so Tom Collins. So you said you kind of were planning this a bit.
Yeah. I just, you know, a police funeral. I've never been to one of those, but I would assume it involves some gun salutes,
Yeah.
some closed casket, and some brief speeches,
Mhm.
probably given by people of high authority.
Yep.
Not me.
There's like it's like kind of the whole 9 yards of what you described there, and even a bit more because even though Collins' time on the force was short, he was actually very well liked by the people around him.
Real quick,
And,
can you?
I feel like I should be offended but I can.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, I'm sure he would really appreciate it.
Yeah. I know what song you're playing, but yeah.
Okay, so there actually
Do you
is.
really?
I'm pretty aware of a whale.
Okay, so so Hamish is playing
Whale
bagpipes
aware.
at your funeral here, Officer Collins.
Hey, dead
And,
boy.
as you're
Rope man.
being lowered into, well, the empty casket is being lowered into the grave. You see quite a few people there. You see a lot of people that you guys have interviewed in the past, which I guess isn't really that much because it's only been a couple of mysteries. But
The casket's full of trash, not empty.
Just rocks.
It's just rocks.
you guys put rocks in there.
Yeah, just
Yeah, it's like a joke because he's a rock.
And then
Okay.
throw in whatever unrecyclables that we can in there.
Okay, yeah. So we have Officer Tom Collins' trash coffin being lowered in, and giving after some really heartfelt speeches and lots of tears from the people that knew him. You guys see Bob. He's got tears in his eyes as Tom is being lowered into the grave. Well, Tom's coffin is being lowered into the grave. And what I got?
This is
Are you playing Avicii's Wake Me Up? That's not an appropriate song for the situation.
Well, you see, he's also paying
Pause it.
respect to
What do you
Avicii.
want me to play?
Play something a little more serious, okay?
He's also paying a respect to Avicii because Avicii passed away recently too.
I didn't expect that.
It's the same song!
One person whispers as you scream that.
Wait, what?
Respect.
Playing. I think you're looking for Amazing Grace on background.
Tom Collins.
You were not allowed to speak at this. I'm just going to stop. No, you're not speaking at this.
you? Stop. Thanks for talking to Cole.
Oh, you're talking to Colt. Okay.
And everyone if they can hear me.
Okay. So, as he's completely lowered into the ground, we're going to have the camera pan up on the new Tom Collins.
Oh, you're there.
Attending your
You're
own
at your
funeral.
own funeral.
I'm at my own funeral. And I've got.
Who are
I'll
you?
probably go with that.
Okay.
Boy.
Who?
I am a
Who?
young Jack Black.
Yes!
How old?
Yeah!
18?
Are you Shuckle's cousin from out of town? Used to stay with Uncle Colt?
Yes.
That was.
Yes!
That was. This is Daddy Colt to me.
Okay, so you're staying with Colt now.
Yes, he and Shuckle are gonna bunk up in the same room.
I'm probably stuck with Colt.
Yes, you are.
Because I doubt Ezekiel
You're
would be
18,
able
you
to get
can't-
an
Or you
18-year-old to
can
get
Emancipated minor.
Yeah, you came back pretty young, so the Ezekiel kind of told you you couldn't get back on the force. So you did. He actually did set you up though with the high school and was able to make a fake person for you, and he enrolled you in actually a lot of the classes that you were that Shuffle
Young
have.
Jack Black.
And so did you when you were creating your new person? Did you pick a new name?
Jack Black.
I have not thought that far, but we'll get there.
I'll give you time on the name. I just want to know that, okay, just to establish you were a young Jack Black at age 18.
So happy that.
Yeah, I'm really happy
Can I
with
get
this.
his cop car?
I think they would have taken that back.
Ah, it's not a bunch of bullshit.
By the way, yeah, you
Well,
get
you
a
should
new
have
car
a
now,
car.
so
We should gut it, at least.
What were you saying?
since I guess you're not a police officer anymore, we're gonna have to kind of work with your new stats. Now you keep all your enchanted stuff
Mm-hmm.
for sure, but you're gonna get a new car because you can't keep a cop car, and
Enchanted teenager with an enchanted gun.
but you get to keep a car. So
It's amazing.
I'm assuming I no longer have my taser. Well, did they take my stuff?
Yeah.
And we buried him with his days looking wonders.
And his
There's
huge
young
bulletproof
Jack Black
vest.
is digging up his own grave.
I need that taser.
Well, I guess after the funeral, I will take young Jack Black
I just start calling him Jack
and
Black.
shuck him. You better come with the name fast. And shuck him
Otherwise,
back,
it's just gonna be Jack.
back to the basement and help young Jack Black get all of his stuff set up.
Okay,
Chuckles around.
so what I want you to do, Nathan, is I want you to roll, and I'm going to mark it down and tell you what that means later.
Well, do I add anything? I'm assuming.
I'm going to say add your cool to it.
So 13.
13, okay,
Hot
yeah.
damn.
Ooh, yeah.
I
Okay.
rolled good.
All right,
Okay.
penis size.
That was not dick size. By the way, guys, just to establish this, I know I kind of put Parker in a corner with what I established about his dick, but you can all like choose your dick size.
Hey, that looks like 11 inches to me.
If you guys want to roll for dick size, you absolutely can, but you can just choose your dick size.
How long
You don't like
was you
I'm
want
gonna add plus charm, so that's 12 inches.
What's your dick size?
Not plus charm, it's
How
just
big's your dick?
Okay, 9.
Very small.
Very small dick.
9-inch penis.
Very large dick.
Oh yes.
Bam.
Yes.
This is big dick energy, guys. This is
Why? Do you have a penis?
You don't know it.
You don't know.
I don't know, it'd be kind of obvious that big. It's dragging on the floor.
You're kind of wondering why there's an arm growing out of her.
So, young Jack Black, have you gotten yourself all
dick size for the fuck of it.
moved in? I apologize that the room is currently completely occupied by Pokemon things.
Wait, are you sharing a room with Chuckle?
I don't think
This is a fucking some great antics right here.
Bunk beds?
we're gonna have to do bunk beds. It's not a big room.
Y'all both realize I may be looking 18-year-olds, but I am.
Well,
I can teach you all about the
It's
Pokemon.
like 60.
we only have the 2 bedrooms, so it's gonna have to be this for now.
Roommate.
Okay, Tom? Ish? Okay. So
You can call me Tom until we figure out.
How about a nickname?
We'll just keep with Tom for now.
Bulbasaur. Bulba. Bulby. Thor.
This one says Wigglytuff. You like Wigglytuff?
Buff the Puff.
Buff the puff.
We also have Iggly Buff.
Iggly.
And that one's not appropriate.
Oh, Metapod, he uses harder than a lot.
Call you Pod.
My pod.
My Pod.
Pod.
Nathan, you're gonna need to come up
Yeah,
with
you
something,
need to come up with
or
a name
we're gonna
you're
decide for
we're gonna
you.
pick it for you.
William.
For now, Tom is just gonna leave and go to the bathroom and just hide in there.
My pod.
I'm a Skarmory. Alright.
What's Slokin?
Snorlax? Is that something you'd like? Would that be good for you?
Okay, Parker, what time did you say you needed to leave? Like 9 or?
No, like,
Okay.
we're over there, 9:30ish, 9:45.
So, okay, so kind of what I had planned in case, like, in an emergency of this, I did have, like, a full mystery plan, but since we had Tom die, that kind of was thrown out the window, but I was prepared. Like, so, what we're kind of doing here is I have, like, kind of a set list of mini mysteries set up. And what these kind of do is that it's not so much about investigation. I kind of will just kind of throw you into it, and you'll just kind of go like I won't have like the end of mystery thing that we normally have like for leveling up. It's just kind of you get into a fight, and you have to defeat the monster sort of deal. And so
We wouldn't get the resource at the end either, would we?
you wouldn't get the resource because these
Okay.
are pretty quick. So what we're gonna do is that.
Flash forward into the middle of the fight.
Not necessarily like it's. I'll kind of set it up a little bit. And you'll have time to prepare for the fight. Like it's kind of like you set a trap for a monster, and
Sounds like my whole
so there's actually this resort kind of close near Spectra that since it's winter it doesn't get a lot of use. It's kind of like where people like kind of where the rich kind of go, but there's still a wealthy family that owns it. But a couple of days ago, they actually had something break into their house and killed their dog. and just like kind of tore it to pieces. And it kept coming back, and like every night.
Kills the dog.
And it kept coming back. They managed to avoid it for the second night it came back. But third night it came back, it killed one of the people who lived there. And so all you know is that this thing comes to this house every night.
Can I roll up with my new deputies?
Yep, you absolutely can.
And everyone else. Okay, I have 3 designated deputies, and I have my forensics team.
Posse.
Yes.
And Bob is there.
Brad.
And Bob.
I will dismiss Bob.
Bob goes, I don't think you have this kind of authority over me. I mean,
I hold up my deputy badge.
that doesn't mean anything to me. If anything, I outrank you.
Why are you here?
There's been a murder.
Right. So I brought my forensics team and my 3 deputies.
I'm carrying
Well, yeah, I'll let the forensics team go on it, but I'm not leaving. I still need to get all the clues.
Alright, wait here, we'll be back.
I'll wait with you, Bob.
No,
That's
last
too
time
late.
Side note, how is Bob taking?
Bob was very distraught that Officer Tom Collins bit the big time, and kind of blamed himself for that one.
Oh.
And but he is also not like
Changed.
like he's not like that cold sheriff because
Yeah.
while he and Tom didn't always see eye to eye, Bob actually did respect Tom, and he does not respect Colton.
It kind of sucks that you got shot.
Yeah, it does. It really does. So, are you old enough to be a deputy? Like, I feel like there's.
No, legally I'm allowed.
I think we're all going to the house.
I do it for college credit. Have you ever been tased?
No, it's a stun gun. The taser is the shooting.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
the taser is shooting.
Oh, I actually didn't know this.
Yeah, okay.
The stun gun
There's-
is the one where you.
There are ones that are interchangeable where it's like a pod that you put in that'll actually shoot out and it connects to the needles, or you can pull the pod out and just.
I didn't know that. I thought they were one and the same. So that's actually cool to know.
Yeah.
So so he's gonna just walk away from you unless you do something
Just
to
like
stop
that.
him, like roll manipulate person if you're gonna use it in
I
conversation.
would like manipulate the person.
Okay. But how are you doing it?
Wait. If I'm gonna be deputy, could I at least get some pointers from you, Bob? You are so good at your job, and I just really always looked up to you.
All right, roll manipulate person.
Yeah, okay.
For which part? The one that he wants him to help him, or the one that you respected?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. That you respect him or that you want pointers from him.
Pointers, sure.
Okay, and you roll.
Sorry, I said anything.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yep. Plus, I'll
Gandalf?
do it for you for the reason they gave them. If you ask too much, then no, that's pretty reasonable. Okay, let's just case the scene here.
Pull out a notepad like Tom Collins used to carry around.
Aww.
Is it the same notepad or is it okay?
That's super
Okay,
okay,
and,
I haven't seen no bad.
All right.
Still literally takes an
I'm gonna trail off here because I don't know what detectives fucking do when they first get there. So he's just giving you, kind of showing you the ropes. He actually is, despite he doesn't like Colt, but he seems to tolerate you. So
I should be some.
Well,
and so he's giving you pointers. What are you guys doing?
investigate.
Investigating the scene, like what he's doing, but the actual
Should
place.
we all just go to the body immediately?
Yep, go to the
Is the body's still there? Right?
Yeah, body's still there.
Oh shit! So it's like fresh,
Yeah, it's
It's a zombie.
fresh murder.
fresh murder.
Alright, what's up with this body?
Well, you gotta roll for it.
I'll help him. I want to get
Alright,
We'll
we're
help out, and then when he's done, roll investigate mystery marker.
Yeah. Wow, I think that's a 8 or
help out is cool.
that's 9.
Yep, help out is plus cool. So you rolled a 7 and 9. Your help grants them +1 to their roll, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger. Well, you're not in trouble or danger, so you're good.
The body's been booby trapped.
That is a 14.
Oh my god.
You know what this had been for
so-
lunch?
It's very disorganized.
So I can ask 2 of these questions?
Yep, when you rolled a 14 on an investigation history. Yeah, so you don't have that marked as an advanced move, do you?
No.
Okay, yeah, so that's just a 2 plus.
Can I just ask,
a whole
like-
2, so. By the way, you can paraphrase these questions as long as like they
Well, before I ask any of these questions, can I just ask what's going on with the, like, what room was it in, what box?
Okay, yeah. It's kind of like it's a really wide open space. Has very cozy cabin kind of vibe, but despite the wideness and like big glass window kind of acting as a wall alongside of it that has a really good look of the lake.
Okay.
And like as you go, it's kind of like in the wide living room area where the body's laying. It's like smack right in the middle of the room, and you see that this body is really torn up, like not like so much claw marks, but more like brute force. And like something just like grab this thing and like grab this person and just beat their chest in and like kind of just want to like plug yours for this part. I know you don't want to work, so like. Okay. Like it kind of just like they got beaten, their chest beaten in so much that like their guts just kind of spilled out from the sides.
Not as bad as I was.
2 pile pizza roll.
I guess you guys liked my description of Gavin when he got blown up, that his face looked like a pizza that got curb stomped.
Yeah.
So imagine you took a pizza roll and squished it,
Alright.
and the thing shot out the side. That is this person.
That is way more disgusting now.
Have fun eating pizza rolls.
Alright, my 2 questions.
That's exactly how I eat pizza
What
rolls,
sort
and
of
you know
creature is
it.
God, this is
Okay, so what you can tell from this is that it's not like a regular like kind of wolf sort of creature. Like a lot of these have like attack with claws. Like this one attacks with brute force, so it's something that like isn't exactly like you would like you could easily rule out stuff like a werewolf. Okay, there we go. I have so much stuff. So with this one, you know that it's you can kind of tell that it uses a lot of brute force, but also it does have like kind of a bite mark on it. But in the bite mark on it, it doesn't look very canine. It looks almost like a misshapen, like a very large misshapen human bit into it. But it didn't seem like necessarily like it was trying to eat it. It seemed like it was trying to kill it.
Okay, question 2 is where did it go?
Okay, so you see like there was blood everywhere after this guy got squished, and you actually do see a trap of this thing, and it actually does kind of have like a big footprint, like it's humanoid and has a human footprint, but it would be way too big for it to be a right. I'm not saying Bigfoot here, by the way.
Ah, damn it.
That's what I just said with Bigfoot. Wendigo.
And so yeah, it's a human footprint, and it's pretty big.
Okay. Well, obviously we are dealing with something that does not have any sort of natural weapons on it. You can tell by the bite marks that it is humanoid and the footprint being humanoid. Someone else want to check out the dog and the rest of that?
Yeah, I'll go take a look at the dog.
Okay, yeah, the dog, the ground was a little too hard to bury it, so they did just keep it out back.
Mm.
And dog, it had its head taken and just squished it
Stunned.
off and removed.
Okay. I'm going to investigate mystery.
Help out.
Okay, yeah, help out and investigate.
It's an 8.
Probably try to ask different questions than
Yeah. Where is investigating mystery?
what'd you roll?
There it is.
7 through 9?
Yeah, where'd you
I
go?
got an 8, so.
Okay. Oh, you rolled an 8. Okay.
Yeah, he also gets a +1.
Okay.
9, 10, and then that is plus sharp. Oh, so 9.
Okay, so on 9 you get a hold one, you get to ask one of the following questions. And which ones did you ask, Parker?
Ask what sort of creature and where did it go?
So you can ask what happened here, what can it do, what can hurt it, what is it going to do, what is being concealed here.
I'm going to ask what can hurt it.
Okay. So as you investigate the dog's head, you notice that it had like several broken teeth as it was trying to defend itself before it got killed.
Mhm.
And you can tell that the dog had bitten down on something and tried to hurt it, and the teeth broke.
Okay.
So the teeth were not effective.
Okay.
Also, I Did I know where it went, or I just found it?
You saw it. Okay, yeah, I should have elaborated on that. You saw it lead out of the house and actually go towards the lake.
Get all around the house.
Anyone else want to do any looking?
Are there other like people that live in this house?
It's kind of more of a vacation home. People don't live here all the way year round, and most of the people who actually do live here moved out. My voice is.
Except for this guy.
We should talk to neighbors.
Yeah.
And we should examine now the window, fences outside, see if it broke anything else.
Okay, so what?
I kind of want to just be direct and walk straight to the lake.
Okay, so you're walking straight to the lake.
I'll head over there. Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys walk to the lake, you can kind of pretty much follow the tracks, and you get there, and you kind of notice a really rancid smell.
What smell? Dead body smell?
It's very dead body smell and blood, and you notice that there's actually bits and pieces of other people here, the victims.
Victim?
They get eaten?
Not eaten. It kind of seems like whoever did this was trying to like wash itself off after it's killed.
I'm going to open my cell phone and call.
Yellow.
I found some dead people bits near the lake.
Oh!
If you want to go grab the other guys and maybe we can look at this so that we're not separated and unsafe.
Sure.
By the way, to kind of set the scene for you guys, it's getting late in the day. The sun is set.
Okay. How about this? I'm gonna send Lenny and Molly down to y'all, and Shuckle and I are gonna ask around some of the neighbors.
Okay.
Are you here?
I thought so. I brought everyone.
Okay.
You brought everyone?
Fuck yeah.
I didn't realize I was on your forensics team.
Yes. You are all my friends.
Yeah, for
That was
like
the
the
top
sake of
route
argument,
right
you guys
now.
are here.
But I'm not a deputy. I don't
No, you're on the-
There's the
No,
deputies
we
and
got
then
the
the
dep-
forensics
and then
team,
the
which is everyone
forensics.
else.
I don't like this.
For those interested, I've finally settled on the name.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Andrews.
Kenny?
Yeah, we'll say Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny Andrews.
Kenneth.
Kenny? Ken? Alright.
Kenny is short for Kennethan.
Rat is short for Ratty.
Rat.
If there's anything else that happens, I'll have your phone number on speed dial.
Yep. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll send them and we'll check it out.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys are coming down to the lake area.
Yeah,
and
y'all
you are
might
out some
wanna go.
areas.
They
Neighbors.
need some muscles.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you guys go down to the lake area and find these bits and pieces. It doesn't seem like they're like trophies or anything like that. Like, I want you to roll investigate a mystery, but
Hey.
what'd you roll?
12.
12? Okay. And so, what this is kind of reminding you of is that, actually, hold on. You guys need some information first. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Just remember that roll.
Alright.
Okay, so,
The four of us should split the pairs
Yeah.
and check out the neighbors. I'll go with Kenny.
Alright, Chuck.
Oh, us two again? By ourselves? Okay.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
Kenny and I will take the house on the left.
We'll take one on the right. We call it.
Right.
You want more
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Shuckle to get jealous of your like
That's okay.
relationship with Kenny now.
Character.
so, which one, I'll let you guys decide. Which one of you guys wants to go first?
Yes.
We're gonna use the deluxe sausage, okay?
Explain. Stop. What?
Okay, I actually don't remember what that means.
Yes. We should teach you all.
Okay, so,
You leave.
I'll let,
I don't know what that is.
Ding.
okay, yeah. An older woman in her bathrobe answers the door, just like, you guys the police?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, she doesn't even ask for your badges or anything like that. She
Good,
just
I don't have
goes,
one.
She's like, listen, I heard all about it. I went over and talked to everyone here. All I heard is like, I just assumed they were making their usual racket here. I mean, people who live there are normally big partiers. I mean, they party all through the goddamn night. And of course, when I call the police over and over again for the noise complaints, they don't show up. Finally, when someone gets murdered, they finally do.
My apologies, ma'am. You said this.
I never realized how attractive your accent was. Huh? Don't you think it's attractive?
You roll plus charm?
I'm not rolling for anything.
It says no. And it's like, no, is he supposed to be here?
Yes, he's a deputy.
Is he old enough to be a deputy?
Yes, he is. He's.
I'm actually the highest ranking official here.
That's. Technically.
not even a
This is
lie.
technically true, so she doesn't believe it, though. I'll say that.
Okay, roll manipulate person to persuade.
Sure. By the way, what's so sad? I want you to do it.
Also, I'm not writing with a pen.
7.
With my finger.
7. Okay.
I have a pen in my
Why am I all this
finger.
over?
They'll do it, but
that-
only if you do something for them right now to show that you can.
Okay, yeah. Show that you mean it.
So bad.
So you show her the stun gun.
No, I don't show them.
Okay, you show her
I
the
them
badge, and she just goes,
Well,
I mean, the Spectre Police, that's kind of what I gotta expect at this point.
Don't worry, I've learned a lot since my time on the force.
I mean, hopefully they teach you how to dodge traffic where you're coming from.
Oh, you hear about that poor sheriff?
Yeah, fucking idiot just should have just shot the guy. He was the kidnapper.
Nathan does not hear any of this shade.
You're getting shit on more.
I thought it was mighty brave of him to still try and protect the light, even though he squandered his first chance.
Regardless.
Still giving him a second chance. Anyway, the point stands, his accent's attractive.
Deputy Chuckle.
Sausage! Sausage, select sausage!
She says, I want to call the police, but I don't know what...
We are the police.
Do you have any information?
With that, she's closing the door.
I'm sorry, that was unprofessional. We do have questions pertinent to the case on hand.
I don't trust anything you say. Like, if you guys bring like someone with more authority than whatever this is, I'll talk. But she's closed the door.
Way to go, Hamish. You didn't follow the plan. Sausage! Sausage means seduce!
Next time we're doing the surgery, I'm sewing your mouth shut.
Okay. The one that you're knocking on is not as like a nice as the other two are. This
Quickly
one's more
before,
like a kind of like a log cabin, like a traditional log cabin in the woods.
quickly before we enter the door, I'm just gonna kind of lean over to Kenny. All right, so I think we should probably start with some kind of sausage maneuver. But if that goes south, then we're gonna have to do a pineapple, maybe go a little green pepper, but go half baked on that.
And the door swings open. Yeah. What you need? It's as you can kind of tell from the voice, this is a very skinny man with a very long gray beard. It doesn't look like he takes very good care of himself.
Actually, on the sausage. Listen, excuse me. My name is Sheriff Coburn. This is my associate Ken.
Got a badge?
I do.
Looks legit.
It is. I assure you. Listen. We were just wondering. We were wondering if you heard anything out of the ordinary last night.
Yeah, I heard lots of screaming.
That would be out of the ordinary.
Not really for that place. They party all the time.
Can you tell us what time that was at?
Let's see. I was watching the Red Green show. And then I fell asleep
It's
to
a great
cable
show.
television.
It's an actual show.
It's an actual show. It's
And then I woke up and they were screaming, and I just figured,
What was
Whatever
on,
them
what was
say.
on TV when that happened?
I think it was a commercial for that pillow. Nice man with the mustache with the pillow.
Right. This is all you heard was screaming? Is this something that happens quite often? Not just from that house, but from others?
I don't really hear much from the other houses. I don't really get out much, and I don't really talk to the neighbors all that much.
Do you have a dog, sir?
No, I don't have a dog. I live alone.
Dogs common in this neighborhood?
I wouldn't know. I have heard barking every now and then, but I didn't think much of it.
Okay. Do you have any questions, Ken?
I'm good.
Thanks for your time.
Okay.
Alright, then my throat must usually come on around 1 in the morning. So that puts us somewhere between 1 in the morning and 5 in the morning. Those things run quite a while. I thought you were a detective. Are you gonna bounce off me or what?
I'm still a little in shock.
He's got teenage brains. He was thinking about boobs.
You're thinking about boobs.
He's also not Shufflepuff, so.
They will reconvene with those two.
Okay. And so as you guys are down by the lake, you actually
She had to roll.
yep, she had to roll and she rolled really high.
12.
So what you kind of recognize of this monster is like as you're looking up different kind of things on the internet, you actually kind of dipped into an older legend. Very, very old legend, one of the oldest to begin with. Are you familiar with Beowulf?
Beowulf?
Oh,
shit!
Okay.
It's
Grindel, it's troll.
Well, a trollish thing.
Yeah, there's been some debate if it's a dog or a troll. Like
He
it
just
doesn't give a.
It's a big ugly thing that pulls people into the woods and beats them to death.
Thanks, man.
And then eats them.
The only way to beat him is to wrestle him and then fuck his mom.
You have to pull his arm off though.
I'm a tank.
I'm not so left out.
Okay, yeah. So Grendel, the story of Beowulf is essentially there's this Viking who shows up at this mead hall, and when he gets to the
I'll
mead
take
hall,
that
like,
piece.
Sorry.
when he gets to the mead hall, he finds out that the king there is being harassed by this monster. Who they would party through the night because they're Vikings, and then the monster would come and kill a couple of people, and he kept doing that to the point where they had to shut down the mead hall. Beowulf shows up and he wrestles the monster
Naked.
naked
Because
and
Blaze,
kills his mother with a magic sword.
After he fucks her.
after he fucks her and has like another demon baby.
Is that just a movie? I don't think.
No, that's legend.
That's
I
legend.
don't think that happens
See, I
in the
read the
legends.
legend.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
yeah, it does,
so
man.
long ago.
This isn't Britlit, yeah. Like,
Yeah, no, I read it in Britlit, but I don't remember him fucking the monster.
no, yeah, he totally does. Because that's like a main story point because he goes back and lies to the king about like killing her. And then like a child comes up resembling him and a troll.
Yeah.
He's like, did you really kill it? No, I fucked her.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because like, there's like versions of it where he just fights her. And so
he
like,
fucks her, man.
No.
yeah, and I'm guessing in that one he fucked her.
He fucks Angelina Jolie. She played her in the movie.
Yeah, I saw the movie.
I like the part where he cuts off his own arm to get more reach.
I love that part. I like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird movie.
Anywho,
Anyway, yeah, like, the reason I was confused by that because I've looked that up before, and like, there's been like people who said that's not part of it, and then there's people who said it is. So I guess yeah, there's some debate on whether he's fucked the monster or not. So
writes down has to fuck monster.
no, you know that this is just kind of Grendel here. So you guys, you come back with that information that it, like you just scream it's fucking Grendel, and everyone knows what that is. I guess, unless you want to try to like just kind of say relay what I just told you.
I think I saw a movie about this. You don't beat him after midnight, right? And then we did beat him?
Can't get
microwave?
can't get him wet either.
Sunlight kills him.
Is that correct?
It's like Gremlins, guys.
No!
Oh, you
I'm so stupid!
shit.
That's true.
Stupid!
I did notice on the dog.
Okay. I don't watch movies, and I have not read the book. Or I have
Literally just a troll that beats people and eats them.
It literally beats him to death. Like it's just so fucking strong.
He's big.
Yeah, that's true. I did. Yes, I did see on the dog that when it tried fighting back, it broke all its teeth. Not because like the monster like punched it, it's because the dog like.
If I remember my high school classes, you cannot harm Grendel with any kind of normal weapon. So
I can't remember if magic works or.
I don't believe
Texas has really helped their education system.
That's gonna be something you guys are gonna have to find out. So, what are you guys doing to set the trap for this? You gotta keep moving.
Oh, he's gonna return tonight, so
We're gonna throw a party. We're gonna throw a party at
let's
the
throw a party.
Yeah, we actually have to make like a loud noise, piss them off, get them up here.
You two can invite some
Beer.
I'll invite you some people. You can help.
Alright.
By the way, since you're not distracting Bob anymore, Bob actually is coming over to this gathering, and says, "So, he's the area pretty well. I mean, I can't really tell the difference if this is a breaking and entering or like an animal thing. What'd your forensics team find?
I think I've determined that it's an animal.
Animal?
It might have been a bear.
Bear.
Bear? We
Yeah.
get bears in Michigan?
Yes, I pull up a biology book.
Okay.
It shows the extent of brown bears.
Okay, I mean, I guess I can talk to the rangers, I suppose, to get out here and look for a bear.
That'd be good.
All right. Well, see you around. Over. And
Sheriff over.
Yeah.
gives a quick glance to Molly, but doesn't really meet her eyes, and then just kind of
Doesn't look at Kenny.
doesn't even really take notice of Kenny.
Before me and Kenny leave, I'm gonna ask for this party to really kick off a bunch of high school kids. We might need some substance. Some substance.
Oh! I pull out a white baggie.
No, not
No.
Wait, do you just have cocaine on you?
Yes.
When you say substance, you mean
like cops.
Okay, I gotta remember that next time there's dogs around you, so be aware of that.
Like some kids call it beer. I call it beer.
I think most people call it.
I call it beer too.
Okay. Bush and Josh, you mind picking up some alcohol for the high school party?
Like a big keg.
I'm not very comfortable doing that.
Bush, you mind picking up alcohol for the high school party?
I have a lot of money. Here you go.
Are we sure he has ID?
How old are you?
What?
He's established that he's about like 30 something.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Do you have?
Hey.
You don't have a badge, but do you have a driver's license?
He doesn't have a car.
He walked here.
He looks old though, doesn't he?
Does he have a beard?
I don't think you're
That's
gonna-
up to him.
He has a beard.
I
You're-
have an ID.
Okay, please go.
Here's even more money.
Oh, thank you.
Get some. Not too hard.
Okay.
All right, Kenny.
Bush
I'm going to introduce people to school. They're always down for a good old shindig. Especially when there's free beers involved.
What's
and
actually-
lots of liquor. And don't worry. Okay, whatever.
What's actually our plan?
It sounds like your plan is to throw a giant high school kegger at this
Pretty
place.
much.
That's
Or
literally
just
well,
have it
that
now.
literally
Yeah,
is our plan
me.
right now. But
But then what are we actually going to do?
who is the strongest person here that does not have a magic weapon?
That does not have a magic weapon?
Yes,
Probably one of you two.
I have a magic weapon.
I guess I technically don't
Okay.
have a magic weapon.
Who is the highest tough?
I'm +2.
Not me.
I have
Zero.
I have
Plus
one.
2.
I have one.
You two are the strongest in the group.
Nice.
Girl power.
I think Lenny should wrestle him.
Woo.
Yeah. I don't know. The second he shows up, we can take him.
Almost armor.
Yeah. Who has
Almost
some
armor.
armor?
I have two armor.
But you don't have any
You
armor.
have no armor?
Oh, I think
That
we talked
doesn't
about
sound
like
right.
a leather jacket.
You should have at least one armor.
Okay.
I have one armor.
Well,
I have the highest
I don't remember
armor.
it.
Check.
I have one.
I use my weird to attack.
We should have Josh by him.
That's true.
No, wait, no,
He
you're
is
wrong.
But he's not here, so we'll discuss this without him.
actually
Yeah, you have
having
one
Josh
armor.
fight is actually a good idea because
Okay.
might be his
It's
destiny
important. That might save
or
your life.
something.
We should have Josh
A
and
little
Lenny.
bit.
Josh and Lenny.
So we both have
Wrestle
1
him.
and we both have +2.
Right. So the two people that we send to go get booze will also be risking their lives tonight.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Although remember, you do not have powers.
Yep.
I don't know if magic works
Oh,
or
yeah,
not.
Josh is here. Hey, you're here.
Well,
Yeah, no,
see,
you're
if you guys
totally
don't know, you might have to try a couple of different methods.
Yeah. So magic might work.
Okay.
Um,
I'm okay with that.
how do we feel about fire?
I don't remember if fire works on him. I'm gonna Google this.
You don't really find anything about like fire hurting Grendel at all.
Okay.
You just know that in the original myth that there was Beowulf who wrestled the monster and tore his arm off, and there was also him killing his mother with a giant slaying sword, magic sword.
Maybe we should try cutting his arm off with the sword.
The swords don't work on him.
Well, then we gotta tear his arm off. How are we gonna do that?
big, strong little man.
You're gonna have to brute strength it apparently, but
And we're gonna have to do this while there's a bunch of high schoolers around. Unless we know, we should meet them down at the lakefront.
yeah.
Do you have something to say, Kenny?
Is Shuckle here?
Kenny is very bothered by the fact that he's assisting to throw a party for underage drinking.
I mean, you're underage
You should
right
be
now.
stoked
He
about
was the
this.
sheriff like days ago.
You know?
Is Shuckle still here?
No, they're off calling all their friends.
Oh, okay.
Well,
High school at least.
You guys don't really like get a lot of the popular crowd, but you guys
I'm
do.
going straight up to Jorge. Let me roleplay this shit out.
We're running out of time.
I'll just do a quick manipulate person roll. See how
Actually,
many people I
you don't even have to roll because you do get people to show up. And, but what they are is a whole bunch of, you know those kids at the mall who would just hang out in the parking lot? We like to call them mall rats.
Yeah.
Emo kids.
Yeah, you just got a bunch of those guys there.
I want Jorge there.
Severing
Alright, roll manipulate person to see if you got.
I mean,
11.
we all got.
Okay, so
Well,
Jorge at this
we
sign.
could all do. I have a magic
invites the
chain.
entire
We can
football
wrap it
team as
around.
well.
All of us
But
in
they-
tug of war.
But when they get there, you don't know if the mall rats and the
one
football
end
team
on
are
his
gonna get
torso,
along.
the other end of the van.
Just.
I have to be holding the chain at
Oh.
some point, unfortunately.
Can you wrap around a tree and hold it?
Yeah.
Can we do that? Can we wrap one end of the chain around the tree and one the other end of the van and pull them apart?
I only have so much chain.
We have a lot of chain for the van.
Okay.
I think that's gotta be our plan.
That sounds like a good idea.
I
It's
don't
just
think
like,
we have any other.
are we just gonna like wrap him up as he's
You
wrestling?
put one end of the chain in him, and Lenny puts the other end of the chain in him.
Okay.
Am I back yet?
Yeah, I think.
No, we're just.
Yeah, we're
discussing.
planning.
Yeah.
Like, for
How
the
many
sake of
boosts
time.
do you guys get?
Bushlight.
Yes! I will craft beer.
Ah, shit.
So just run me quickly through the plan. So your plan is to tie him to a chain and then
The plan is for Josh to put the chain around his torso. The plan is for Lenny to take the hook that we will provide to her and hook his arm and try and tie that around. And then Josh will pull, and we will gun it with the van, and the rest of us are
Okay,
just
so
going
the
to
chain is attached to the van?
The chain is attached to the van,
One
and then
side is
the other
attached.
end is attached to the chain itself, wrapped around his arm.
Okay.
So we're
We're just going to try and pull his larger arm off,
de-socket him
and then the rest of us will just harass from afar.
with magic guns and.
And I'm going to give you my flamethrower.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I don't-
So
Is that really the
if you guys have like a very specific plan where like things need to go in order, I want you guys to kind of decide which people you want to go first, and if you guys doesn't matter, or you can just roll initiative.
So going first in this, it's gonna probably have to be Josh. And it's like, or are we gonna like piss off Grendel, get him in here, and then he goes around and like,
Is there like a trail that leads from the lake to the house?
Yeah.
I think we ambush him there.
all right,
So,
So, someone go grab the van, get it ready.
I got van.
Okay.
I think he should be in the house distracting people.
yes,
I think he should maybe do the van.
Wouldn't it
Shouldn't he
make
be
more
needing
sense
to make
switch?
like
Maybe
meet
he doesn't
people?
know those people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless someone
Yeah,
else
and
wants to
he
drive.
also
the
has a
van.
car, so he's gonna drive him.
Unless he
Yeah.
wants to shoot.
I
Someone else
do
wants to
have
drive.
a magic gun. I don't know.
I can also drive. I'm not going to be all that much help in combat.
Alright.
So I'll drive.
Yeah.
Even though I'm the worst.
You mean the best?
All I got to do is hit gas. and
yes.
I can do that.
Take it all apart first.
Hey Emily, what are the tags for your weapon, by the way? I need to know that.
It is hand, stun, holy.
Okay.
3 harm.
Okay. And what are the tags for your gun and your chain?
Mine is artifact or magic. Mine's throwable, close, a chain, and an area.
Okay.
So I can just.
Mine's 3 harm, close, reload, loud, and lightning.
Okay.
And it's also 2.
I'm going to change out the flames with the nitrogen.
Don't you also have a magic gun?
Magic fire shotgun.
Fire.
Okay.
It's a fire.
Yeah, by the way, there's a difference between like magic and fire.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, just so you know.
I'm going to tell you, if shit goes south, you freeze them.
Okay.
It's a figure of speech. If he doesn't start heading south, I mean, like, you know, right?
If the plan does not work, freeze him.
Okay.
I think I got that.
Alright.
I think.
Alright, let's do it.
So, do you guys want to like establish an order or like?
I have to go first. I gotta be the one to chain him up first.
Okay, so you're gonna go first. Anything else after that?
We should probably just distract him. Probably should just jump on him.
Okay, so who wants to cause a distraction?
I can.
Okay, you'll cause a distraction, and okay, you two can go first.
Yeah.
We'll go you. Okay, so
Ollie, what do you want? You can fly, right?
Yeah.
Please don't get
Pretty
near the
useful.
lake.
How can we use that?
Please don't get near the lake. You'll electrocute anyone and every fish inside of it.
Well, the plan was like, it sounded like 2 chains, right?
2 chains.
You could do the other one.
Lennox is doing the other one.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
Lennox
so-
will be next.
current order will be, I'll go Brian, Ryan, Jackie, Lennox.
I feel like you should be part of the distraction
Sorry.
for the loud plane.
That's right.
Okay, so
So these 3, and these 2, and then
Emily. Okay, so
You 3.
and then out of us 3.
Emily,
You're just distracted.
Liz, Jackie.
That's why I want more anyway. Make it look.
I can still teleport
Okay, so
places.
Liz, Jackie, and you.
Yes.
Well, yeah, just
Yeah. To set the mood, I, using my technical skill, I'm going to set up a sound system and have like the most annoying techno beat going, just to have it loud.
Okay, so
Just to,
why would you make me look that up?
no, you don't need
No,
to.
so by the way, you guys.
All right, Darus,
I'm sure if you have actually cleared the investigation scene, what'd you do with the body?
Oh, that's right. There's a fucking corpse we're about to have a party at.
We weren't even there.
What?
Give it to the mortician.
Okay, I gave it to the mortician. There's still lots of blood on the floor.
It's
Pick it
painful.
up.
Probably
It's post Halloween.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so I'm not gonna make you roll that. See how well you clean up blood. So you guys start the party. You notice that there's quite a bit of difference between the people who are invited there. There's a football team, and then there's a group of mall rats, and then Shuffle. And it's actually not really taking off that well. Like, it just kind of seems like everyone who showed up to this is kind of regretting it.
I'm wearing my Sex Pixel shirt so I can relate to the kids.
How do you do, fellow kids?
And one of them says, "Isn't that the new sheriff?"
Are you in the party?
Not anymore. I'm leaving.
He's in the van. He's supposed to be in the van.
Yeah, he's
I'm going to get in the van.
Okay, I did a rousing game of
Forgets you're a
I'll
player.
convince them to try and play that flippy cup game. The teams, all rats versus
Roll
football
manipulate
players.
person to see if you can rouse this crowd.
13.
15, yeah, you do that. Jorge actually is like, alright, hey, you're going first, but if you fuck up, I will kick your ass.
Fuck.
Action under
And
pressure.
as you were playing the flip cup game, I want you to roll act under pressure.
Yeah, you should be leading people.
Woo! 11!
Nice.
11.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
12! Because it's a cool.
So yeah, you go first and you actually down it and get it first try.
Yeah.
And Jorge's like, hell yeah, man. And your team actually wins.
You're gonna be the popular kid now.
Oh, this is happening.
By the way, Bernadette is there. She was brought with kind of reluctantly. She didn't play the flip cup.
Oh, what? No, damn it. I didn't want her here.
Does she look impressed?
She doesn't look very impressed.
Yeah. Let me play I know. Damn it.
Okay, so you were also there at the party?
I guess so.
So yeah,
Carrying
there's
a gun.
two sides. There's the football team and the mall rats. Where are you going? And there's also Bernadette.
Yeah, young Jack Black.
And then there's also Shackle.
I will probably go hang out with the mall rats.
Okay, yeah, you go hang out with the mall rats. They're surprisingly tolerant of you. They're not really saying too much, and it's just kind of awkward. That's all I'll really go with there. Just you kind of just like kind of stubborn. So
Why did I say this?
You did this.
I know.
okay, so what are you guys up to? The rest of you.
I'm waiting patiently right now.
Okay.
For the
And so-
signal, which is going to be
A very loud lightning strike.
Probably gonna be a gunshot.
Alright.
Or someone
And so
else.
as the music is blasting from the lodge, you see something rise out of the lake. It's very long and has a very big head and broad shoulders and a muscular body. And it slowly lurks out of the lake, making big squishes in the sand as it comes out. And you hear a low growl. What do you guys do?
How far out is it?
Yeah.
It's just coming up the lake. How far away are you guys from the lake?
I feel like the baby from the
Yeah.
so we're like right up against the house.
Oh, I thought I told you
I
to
thought
put
you were-
the van.
There's a trail that I thought you guys were taking.
Yeah.
Where we put the van.
You can put the van on grass.
Draw 'em out.
Okay. So we're halfway up the trail.
Yeah.
So it's got to come closer to you, and you hear it kind of let out a big roar as it hears the music, and it starts going up towards the lodge.
I'm gonna
And getting
take a
close to you.
shot at it with my sniper rifle.
Okay, yeah, you do that, and
Just get its attention.
yeah, you get
Time with the music so it sounds
and,
normal.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be
Yes, I am.
yeah.
You know,
Like
wait
as
for
soon as the beat drops, his rifle goes up, and then it's coming for you. It's barreling right at you. What do you, Brian? What do you do?
I'm gonna dodge out of the woods and get onto the open.
Okay, act under pressure roll.
I want to jump back too, so.
You can make that a protect person roll if you want. Or are you running with him?
I mean, I'm running with him.
Okay, yeah. Make it.
Because we're trying to.
Okay, yeah. Make it an act under pressure roll as well.
I got an 8.
Got an 8. And Ryan, what did you get? Oh, you got a roll. Sorry. That's cool.
That's a 7.
7. Okay, yeah. So you both barely make it. Where were you going again? Trying to get back to the van?
Well, out in the open,
Yeah.
Because the way I imagine it is they're the house, an open field, the street, the van, and then woods, that trail in the woods.
Okay, yeah. You guys managed to make it out in the open, but just as you do, Grendel gets up behind you and grabs you both by the legs as you're running alongside and pulls them out from under you, and you both laying flat. Okay, Emily, what do you do?
I have no idea. I don't feel useful at this point.
Okay, so do you do nothing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you do nothing. She watches as you two are pulled to the ground, and he raises his fist and brings it right down on your backs. Both of you take 3 harm.
Okay. Jesus.
Wow. I'm such a helpful teammate,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks.
Oh.
Okay, Liz, what do you do? You just saw. You're in the car? Okay, so yeah.
First, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's first.
It was
Okay, yeah, sorry, I have to
then me.
establish Liz and then Jackie.
it's high.
Jackie, what do you do?
Pull out the chain and grab one end and run up and try to wrap it around his hand.
Okay, roll act under pressure.
Is all the loud enough to scream to you guys?
Probably.
Oh, act under pressure.
That's plus 4.
A lot of girls.
Mark experience, and as you see, as you run up behind him and try to get the chain around him, he just backhands you. Take 3 harm.
So 1.
Great music choices. Okay,
Yeah.
Liz, you just saw him completely fuck up. What do you do?
I'm going to attempt to get the hook in his arm.
Okay, I will say that is act under pressure.
9.
9. Okay, so as you get closer, you manage to get the hook into his arm, but he also backhands you as well, right in the gut. So take 3 harm.
It's only 2.
So I see us out in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, I say that you'd see it, but it's actually I have it marked as Nathan next, but he's at the party, so to not break up the flow of combat too much, I will switch around Nathan.
Uh-huh. I am going to wait for the signal.
Okay, you're waiting for the signal. All right, we're back up to Brian.
I'm gonna roll around and shoot him with the Magnum.
Okay, what did you try on your Magnum again?
Lightning.
Lightning? Okay, yeah, you hit him square in the face with the Magnum. Well, sorry, with your shot, and lightning arcs all over the place, but it doesn't really seem to have done much.
Alright. Was that loud enough since it's
It was pretty
Magnum
loud.
cloud
It was pretty
loud and not timed with a beat this
I
time?
can't
Yeah.
even get into this.
So yeah, you hear that. Parker, if you want to take your turn now, there's a signal for you.
I guess, yeah. I will hit the gas.
Okay, yeah. Roll act under pressure.
Action of pressure, right?
Yep, that's cool.
12.
12, okay. So yeah, you guys all watch as Grendel is slammed back and is getting dragged by the car and is screaming as he's trying to.
His arm.
Oh yeah, in his arm. Sorry, I thought it was in his shoulder. Or did I say in his back? It doesn't matter.
They
It's his
still
arm.
have onto his back.
Okay, yeah,
So
so
he
he's
has
getting
one
dragged through the woods and he's hitting
Yes.
trees and stuff and
Okay.
getting
That's
battered
definitely
around. And what did you roll again? 12? Oh yeah, he just keeps getting dragged.
I'm gonna go on the street, I guess. I'm gonna just try and drag him off and make him hit things that'll rip his arm off.
Okay, yeah, he's getting battered around and he's like trying to rip the chain off. And
I'll bring him back around so he gets a pass through everyone.
okay, so everyone he's getting near all of you.
No way! No!
And so we'll go back up to Brian second. Brian, what do you do?
Me again?
Yeah, you again.
Oh. I don't know. I haven't had a roll to shoot, so I assume that's been doing nothing.
Yeah, that hasn't been
Alright.
doing too much.
I assume I'm still laying down, so I'm gonna like stand up and get out of the way.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Like you get out of the way. Brian, what do you do?
Well, I pull out the flamethrower and
Cold thrower.
The cold thing.
yeah.
Okay, roll to kick some ass.
That's a 7.
Okay, yeah, you just do it. Yeah, you and whatever you're fighting inflicts harm on each other. So you shot him with a flamethrower?
The ice
Oh,
thrower.
Ice thrower. What are the stats for that?
It's 3 harm, close, cold, heavy, volatile, messy.
Okay, yeah. So you spray cold shit everywhere. Like, would you establish some shooting? Like,
Liquid nitrogen.
It's just liquid
yeah.
nitrogen.
Yeah, it's shooting it fucking everywhere, and it gets all over Grendel, and like you can't really tell if it hurts him because you're immediately kicked right in the gut by Grendel and take 3 harm. Yep. Okay, so you're
Oh my god.
stable.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. I'm practically fucking dead.
Do you have no armor?
Yeah. Yeah, he's supposed to be more of a magic class,
Oh,
so
that's right, yeah,
kind of
yeah.
squishy. So, and he doesn't have his powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll plus cool to see if you stay conscious or get the wind knocked out of you.
Okay.
Hey, that's a 6. Hey.
Yeah, you just do it. You like you're stunned for a second, but you manage to keep yourself composed. Okay. Emily, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be honest, I just clocked out for a hot second there, so I have no idea what's going on.
Grendel is being dragged by a van.
Yeah, you all got a free shot at him.
Okay, I got that part. What did you guys just do?
I got out of the way. He's partially frozen, still getting dragged by the van. You have
Okay,
free
so
opportunity
where's
to
the
beat him.
second hook thing?
It's
Jackie.
Jackie has it. It's not in him yet.
Can I try to grab it and poof near him?
Yeah, we'll act under pressure though if you're trying to get that. Kick some ass if you're trying to get the hook into Grendel.
Just took your shit, man.
Just so you know, you have to be within 60 feet of me.
In 60 feet of you?
Otherwise,
What is that, plus 10?
otherwise I get dragged too.
Oh, shit. That's amazing.
Oh, plus 10.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know
that's 10.
You roll a 10.
You don't know that.
No.
Okay,
No one
so
knew that.
Choose an extra.
You even
Did I say kick ass or act under pressure?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, kick ass. So you got 10?
Yeah.
Choose an extra effect. You gain the advantage, take +1 forward, or give +1 forward to another hunter. You put terrible harm, minus no harm. You suffer less damage. You force them where you want them. The other one.
Let's do force them where I want.
Okay, and where do you want them?
Yeah.
No, where do you want them?
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
great job. Where do you want them? Yes, where I want them. Well, he said it had to be within 60 feet of him, so I want to be 60 feet of him so I can, hook him and be able to, hold
Okay,
him.
yeah, so you hooked him. Are you still attached to the other end of it? Is that how that's working? Okay, yeah. So you are attached to the other end of this chain that is hooked onto him. And Jackie, I want you to roll act under pressure.
Because I'm still holding
to do skateboard shit.
That's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
Damn.
That's good.
Act under pressure?
Yep.
11.
Yeah, so you're getting dragged around, and think of it like you're skiing, which is normally what goes on here. So you're getting pulled by
No one knows,
dragons.
but Josh fucking loves going rollerblading.
You're getting pulled along by this dude, and you're just hanging on for dear life. But you haven't fallen over, and your feet are dug in the ground, you're just being swung around with him. Okay. Lennox, what are you doing? As you see as the monster gets dragged right by you, and Josh.
Also, I assume like 30 miles per hour.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot with my 9mm.
Oh, please
Okay,
don't
what is
hit
your
me.
attack for your 9mm?
It's 2 harm close
I
left.
didn't know that.
Okay, roll kick some ass.
9.
9? Okay, yeah,
I even got
so,
my signature.
so you shoot it, and it doesn't really seem to have hurt it all that much. And as it goes by, it makes an attack at you. And actually, no, you didn't roll well enough. You get hit and take 3 harm.
Wait, was that my turn? Just me trying to keep my
Yeah, you're trying to keep your balance. Make sure you don't get dragged around by him.
Technically unstable.
Well, I
Nathan, how's the party going, man?
I'm still hanging out with all the malls. Would I have heard any of them?
Some people have said, "Hey, what's going on outside, guys?" And by the way, this is like a shared term between you two, by the way.
Screaming yeehaw.
That's the signal for the wet t-shirt contest.
One person goes, "A lot of us are dudes." One chick.
I mean, we're gonna go see.
Dude, are you trying to do a wet t-shirt contest? Like, this is Jorge, by the way. He's like, "You trying to do a wet t-shirt contest with my girl?"
You're creepy, Jorge. You have a dirty mind.
He punches you.
Where's he at? I feel like I'm on the stage.
Not on the stage. He walked up to you and said that, and then he punched you.
Okay.
Is my gear enough to...
If you want to try to protect someone, yeah.
Okay.
Roll plus stuff. Well, Jorge is drunk.
You're sure? Well, then I will instead sneak out of the party.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to do that. As you close the door behind him, it's like as if it's like lined up together. As the door closes, the fist smacks right into Gibby.
And bye.
All right, so you got punched, but that seems to have drawn everyone's attention away from what's going on outside.
God.
Fight.
All right, Brian. So hold on. Wait, sorry, Parker. What are you doing with the car? I want you to keep roll act under pressure and make sure you keep doing this and don't crash.
Oh, okay.
Unless if you want to try something different.
I do want to try something different.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Looking out the rearview window and seeing what is kind of going on, I'm going to stop.
Oh god, no. I'm gonna slam straight into the car.
What else am I supposed to do, man?
Okay, so you're just stopping, or are you trying to do something else?
Through the walkie-talkie. Josh, what do I do?
Keep on going.
You don't really have time to make sure you're walkie-talkie. You make act under pressure.
God damn it. 7.
7. Okay, yeah. So, as you're flying forward, you kind of have a choice to make. You can either slam right into the back of the truck, or you can try to fly at Grendel. Those are your only 2 options, by the way. You're flying into something.
I can't fly past them?
Here's what you can do. On your, like, when if you smack against the van, you're just going to take harm. When you smack against Grendel, you're going to have to roll kick some ass, but I'm going to give you a -1.
Okay.
For the arm, dude.
Because what I was going to do is fly past him and use the extra force to just and try to rip his arm off.
No, you got those are your choices. You can either try to attack Grendel, or you can take the hit from the van.
Attack Grendel.
I'll attack Grendel.
Okay, yeah, roll to kick some ass. But you got -1.
That is
Experience.
no, hold on.
7, yeah. So you are going to do damage to each other. What exactly? Describe to me how you're attacking Grendel as you fly into him.
Into him?
Yeah.
Alright, well, since the chain is now starting to not become taut, I'm going to take it and just whip the chain.
Okay, what are your attacks for your chain again?
It is 2 harm. If I do damage, I click +1, so it's 3 harm technically. It's magic, and I can attack from any distance.
Okay, yeah. You hit him, and you hit him pretty good. He doesn't seem to like this chain very much. and take some damage, but he's also going to hit you right back as he kicks you right in the stomach for another 3 harm. Okay, and I'm keeping track of this order. Okay, so that was just Parker's turn, and we're back up to Brian.
I'm going to stabilize. Ryan.
Brian, okay.
Yeah.
How does your stabilize thing work?
It's gonna be. I assume it's gonna be use magic and then the heal 1 harm for injury.
Okay, yeah, you're using that on him?
Yeah.
Okay, describe to me how you're doing it.
I'm just gonna inject him. Not with cocaine.
Okay, is there a roll for that, or? Is it
Yeah, it's for magic.
Okay, yeah, roll +3.
8.
8, okay. And that is.
You didn't die.
Well, what happens if you?
Yeah, what happens when you roll?
8. On 7 9, it works imperfectly. Choose your effect on a glitch. The keeper will decide the effect the glitch
So
has.
You don't have a healing. Oh wait.
No.
Yeah, your effect is heal 1 harm or injury or cure disease or neutralize point.
Yeah, so I'm just healing 1 to stabilize.
Okay. Well, healing and stabilizing are different things.
Oh, okay.
Technically, so you can heal 1 harm for him, but there's going to be a glitch.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you don't harm.
Yeah.
Is it use magic or is it just an ability?
No, it's use magic.
yeah, he's using like his magic.
So I'm still unstable.
Yeah, you're still unstable, but you get a takeoff. And it has a problematic side effect. And what this is doing is essentially making Ryan have a seizure.
That music timing!
So yeah, you healed him, but he's having a seizure right now, and we're going to skip his turn because he's having a seizure. Emily, what do you do?
Okay, so where are you right now? Are you still getting dragged?
No,
I am
they've
slammed
stopped. Okay, to set the scene a bit more, they have stopped.
Cool.
He's just straight up whipped Grendel, and Grendel's stopped now. He's just lying in the middle of this clearing. Still attached to the truck, still has the hook into his arm.
Okay, so 2 hooks in his arm. You slammed into the trap.
No, he
it's
didn't
a
slam into the
Grendel.
truck. He slammed into Grendel.
Oh god.
I don't take a lot of damage.
So
So
we're getting
But still, you're next to Grendel. Are you still right next to Grendel?
yes. And look, I will say though, we are kind of running low on time, so scenes.
I'm gonna try to hit Grendel with my hammer because I don't know what the fuck else to do.
Okay, yeah, you roll some ass.
This is gonna be totally useless, guys. I mark experience.
Okay, yeah, you come back, Grendel, and he kicks you for 3 harm,
Oh wait,
and you drop your hammer.
I don't like that.
Okay, and by the way, Grendel from his dragging looks pretty damn bad. So, you think that if you hit him with something big or magical, you might be able to kill him.
But you said I got hit for 3 harm, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
3 harm.
But that doesn't ignore armor or anything.
So if you have armor, it will reduce it.
Okay.
Josh, what's your turn? I mean, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
I
yeah,
want
that's
to wait.
Yeah. You roll some ass.
8.
8. Okay, so you're gonna take some harm, and he's gonna take some harm. And so yeah, you whip him right across the face with the chain, and it does not look too good for him. He's growling at you and punches you across the face for 3 harm again. 1. Okay. Lennox, what are you doing?
I have nothing magical.
You got brute
I
strength.
will
Is your knife magical?
Yeah, brute strength.
not.
Go fucking sock him in the face. Grab the chain, rip his
I
arm.
will attempt to cut off his arm
Okay, how are you cutting off his arm?
with my fighting knife. That's not magical.
You have a silver sword.
Did you bring it with you?
Yeah, but as you stab him with the silver sword, it's kind of just bouncing off of him and sliding off. You're able to hold him though, but like it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna say that he throws you off.
Okay.
Okay, Nathan. Wait, no, Parker. What are you doing?
We already stopped. Please stop that.
I'm gonna get out and just watch.
Okay, Nathan, what are you doing?
Well, I guess I'm gonna run over to where the fight's happening, and then I'm gonna give a shot at Grendel.
Okay, roll
From
kicks
a
mess.
magic gun.
He's looking real bad, by the way.
Was it that?
Kicks mess. That is.
Plus stuff.
So an 8.
8. Okay. So, as you peer out, he gives you a death glare as he just throws her to the ground, and he comes charging right at you.
Dragging me away.
And yeah, dragging Josh right behind him, raises his hand, and you fire a shot point blank right into his brain, and it connects, and you see his brains fly out the back of his head as he slams his fist right into you. You take 3 harm, but you have killed Grendel.
Hey. Good job, Kenny.
Beowulf was a masterpiece.
If Beowulf just had a gun.
Yeah, no, exactly.
A magic gun.
So the moral of the story is, if like ancient Britain had guns, they wouldn't have any limits.
They would have been perfectly fine.
Oh, sorry for that running a little late.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, no, we appreciate getting it done a little earlier.
Hey, besides, this was
I will say, Grendel had a lot more on him, but I was just like, okay, yeah, you got him.
this is a really interesting session of Nathan dying.
Nathan,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Why do you always die?
Nathan dying, finding out he is not only a father but a grandfather.
And now he's a teenager
And now a
again.
teenager.
16 again this year is super
I wish
fucking
he could have
weird.
had to live through puberty again though.
Like what?
He had to
That would've
he was
been
able to be young enough to live through puberty.
Yeah, that would have been pretty funny, but it usually keeps you at adult level. Like,
Well,
not really-
I'm just
Hey, Brad, we'll
saying,
clean
like,
up
you
on
made
the
me think of fucking
Oh,
Sky
sure.
High.
Yeah, no, I'm just moving it so like everyone gets their shit out.
What if Kenny's a
Yeah, he didn't want to help you, Caleb.
Your voice
You
ain't
just stop
cracking
making
now, is it?
assumptions. Makes an ass of you and me.
New character, boys.
Yeah, you have to make
Yeah,
a character voice.
I thought he did. I thought you picked a little voice for it.
No, he didn't.
Oh, I thought you did.
I might have had a small little bit. I don't know.
I would like a character voice to kind of differentiate between you and Tom.
Yeah,
Well,
that would be a good idea.
Kenny and Tom.
Oh,
Hey, Tom.
You guys need a ride?
That was a fun session though. I'm glad, like, I'm almost kind of glad we didn't do the one that I had planned because that one like was a big mystery one, and this one was a bit more character focused, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. All right, so we have nothing next week.
Yep, week off.
Yep. And then the week after that, is it Monday D&D or Monday Monster?
Monday D&D, we're moving kind of monster to Wednesday, so
Alright.
I'm guessing it's both again the week after though.
Oh,
What are you thinking? Okay.
We're good.
Oh.
You'll be here, right? 2 weeks from now, Caleb? Yeah. Okay.